Welcome back, Twitch people out there. Welcome to GAVARCA, a.k.a. Garca. Once again, Joe Donahue here, and tonight we are bringing our show to you from the virtual Talladega Superspeedway in iRacing, which is the racing simulator / video game that we're using to bring the Money Ramp 200 to all of you live here on the Garca Racing Network, I guess we'll call it. I am not alone in the booth tonight. I brought in reinforcements, some very good-looking reinforcements, to help with this 76-lap race tonight, and his name is Matthew David Faust. How are you doing, my friend? That's right. That's right. And he is a good boy, too. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a...
No, but in all seriousness, happy to be back. It seems like I am just a super speedway regular. Definitely not on the track. This looks like chaos, but hopefully get a little bit cleaner racing tonight, and we'll see.
Yeah, things have been a little bit. Well, last week it wasn't terrible. Phoenix was okay. There were some yellows, but for the most part, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I really liked. One thing I really liked was we saw Josh Stoltz reappear, and he had a pretty solid night. Who even won? I don't even freaking remember who won last week. It was
Rudy Valentine.
Yeah, it was Rudy Valentine, right? And Bobby Blazer is FaceTiming me. Bobby, give me a second. We'll get there. But Matt, you were here when Cole Fralick won, and then Rudy Valentine won last week. Cole was pretty good last week, and so were the rest of those guys with the Johnson Racing Industries group. What are the points shaping up like after only 2 of the races we've got so far?
Well, as you said, Johnson Racing Industries looking good. They have 2 drivers tied for the lead. It is Cole Fralick and Justin Knutson. I'm hoping I said that correctly.
It's Knutson, is what I was told.
Knutson, yeah, I knew that was just not right. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
All right, and then 3rd place, just 2 points back, we have Brayton Laster. No surprise there. 4th, 8 points back, is Isaac Johnson. 5th is Ricky Burbank. 6th, Dylan Dreiling, had a good run at Daytona. 7th is the man himself, Gavin Newton. 7th, Presley Sora. John Solzewski is in 9th, and Christopher B. Williams is in 10th.
Oh, wow. Brayton Laster is actually that far up in the points? Because he didn't...
he's right there.
He didn't have... Well, by the end of it, it was okay, because he stayed out of trouble, but Phoenix was not good to him. So that's kind of surprising, honestly, but... Oh, well. Anyway, there you go. Points shook down. We are currently about 3 minutes from practice ending. Currently, Presley Sora is the fastest man on the racetrack. No surprise there. John Garrett and Matt Hummel make up the top 3. Matt Hummel made his first appearance of the season last time out. He is not on the racetrack. But Matt Faust's great, and Matt Hummel did a great job last week at Phoenix.
Go Matt.
Yeah, go Matt. And so, with that, we've got about 2.5 minutes, and we always find some joy and interesting conversation to come out of this. And he's blowing up my phone. You know, I got 2 phones, and he's blowing up the one that's not for the dough. But let's bring in Robert B. Blazington real quick, because he was so... he wanted to be in here that bad, and we got him. Oh, he left. Are you... For real.
No.
He left.
He wanted to be in here that bad.
He left. Get back in here. Stay down here. What are you doing? Robert, hi, my man. How are you, Bobby?
Oh, my jeez. I'm a blast. I'm so excited for this weekend, but I'm more excited for tonight.
Really? You're actually more excited for tonight?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go. Tell me about this race car, my man. You last week we had to borrow some bodywork from Zachary Tinkle. This week it looks like we borrowed it straight from the fab shop. What's going on here? 9T. That's what we got going on.
Yeah, if you say it slowly or fast, it sounds like 90.
Yes.
So I was really wanting to. Money's running tight, man. Like, you know, them Super Bowl bets I made a few years ago are really starting to catch up to me. And I needed a new paint. Like, I know I got the sponsors on the car, and 47 Technology keep texting me saying they want representation. Like, I'm sorry. Like, unless they want to buy me a new side panel, I guess we're not getting represented, other than the left side. So, I know they're a right-leaning organization, so they want the right side represented. But man, there's nothing much I can do. Like, we don't got the money for it. So, I told my designer to put a 19 on it, and it's what's gonna have to happen.
Well, it looks like good enough, I guess. You're currently last in terms of putting up lap times on the board. You've put up the slowest lap time. How does that make you feel going into the rest of this evening?
I think if you show everybody what you got, then you're showing everybody what you got. So I prefer not to show everybody what I got, so they don't know what I got.
That's right. What they not. All right, respect
What
that.
they not, what they don't got.
That's fair. Well,
inspiring words from Bobby Blazer over here.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you.
yes.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll send you back up because qualifying is literally right about to start. We'll let you do that thing.
Well, I'm actually not going to qualify if you guys want to talk longer.
I mean, if you're really not going to qualify, I guess we could keep him for a little while. What do you think, Matt?
That's completely okay.
All right,
That's
word.
completely okay.
We'll take it. All right, qualifying is actually literally starting right now. Great timing. And group qualifying. Now, Mr. Blazington, can you give us a lowdown from your perspective on who, what, why, when, how? Why are we doing group qualifying?
So ARCA wants to be different and unique within their organization. So instead of having a bunch of rich white kids just run the sport, they also want them to do cool things for qualifying, like wreck X hundred thousands of dollars worth of cars. So Gavin, being the nice guy, one of my favorite human beings, he's like, I want to mimic the qualifying, So just like Daytona, Talladega, all the other tracks that have group qualifying and drafting plays a big role in that. So he wanted to copy that, and bada boom, bada bing. Now we're here live at Talladega, Pennsylvania, and we're watching it. And we're watching qualifying.
It's not Pennsylvania. It's Alabama. But Matthew is in Pennsylvania, and Matthew, for you to chime in on this a little bit, the group qualifying thing, it's interesting, it's unique, it's different, it's a whole lot of things, but how do you feel about sort of the opportunity it gives some of these guys to have a little bit of an advantage, just like what you can see here with Josh Stoltz and Preston Cope? They just made a very easy, quick pass of Presley Sora. I mean, you got to have a partner if you want to do the tango here.
Yeah, and you don't want to be the person in front right now. The person going quick, well, I guess it depends. But it's just not, I don't know, group qualifying at Super Speedway is just difficult to maneuver. Very fluky, but nonetheless, it's going to paint the picture for the rest of the night. So hopefully we have a clean qualifying session.
Indeed, hopefully we do. What we're watching right here specifically is the number 18 of John Shulcheski leading a group of 3. The guy behind him is making his first appearance this season in a tribute to the Ricky Bobby Me car. That number 56 is Luke Breitschoff. He is running Chevrolet. I don't think he's running for Johnson Racing Industries because he's not in a Toyota, but Johnson Racing Industries was planning on making a group effort out of playing along with Talladega Nights theme tonight. It did not work out because Cole Freilich is a member of that team, and he did not do the tango. He's running his standard car. Little thing there. But anyway, they had Presley Sora behind them. Sora goes 5th quick. Right now, that's the fastest guy on the track, Matt. Benjamin Branscombe in that 43 car. 43 car, that's a good number to be fast in at Talladega. Richard Petty won a couple races here.
Yeah, I think the 43 car has been to victory lane here once or twice, certainly. So that always feels good. No matter what, the 43 car typically is competitive at the plate track, so it's what you want to see. If you see the 43 up there in the mix, just makes everyone more excited and builds up the intensity.
And sorry, I'm still I was sick a couple weeks ago, and I last week was coughing, and it's happening again. Bobby, maybe you chime in. What are you seeing on the leaderboard? What sticks out to you? Surprising, not surprising, et cetera, as a race car driver. As a professional.
Fourth place currently has no business being up in the top 20. Sixth place has no business being on track at all. And let me get on the list here a little more. Number 52, I'm not sure what he's doing up here. Number 18, I don't even know if he's allowed to drive. So, the great equalizer is drafting super speedway racing. And it's pretty obvious that it equalizes at least some of these people's talents, because for the 48 to be in the top 5 is a sorry show of this league and its talent.
Ouch. He said that about a guy who painted his car for him.
Painted? You look at the right side. Is that painted? It's drywalled.
Drywalled. Bobby Blazer. Well, while you had it in your mouth, the 52 car, not the only thing he had in his mouth, but the 52 car of Scott Roush, he's usually race control for us. And tonight he is racing because he is stationed out of Alabama. So this is his home race. He got the okay from the dad of this series, who is bump drafting him from behind, giving him a little shove in the shorts. Scott Roush, usually behind the scenes, making our shows run smoothly. Tonight he is out on track having a little fun. So we commend him for his efforts in helping this series run as smoothly as it can, which is about as smoothly as a square-shaped tire. But he does help a lot, and tonight might be a little worse because we put him out on the racetrack. But you got to let him have some fun sometimes. So thank you. Shout out to Scott Roush for being here and racing, and we'll see what he can do. He's running the Ken Schrader-looking machine. Check in with... Go for it.
Shout out to Scott. He does a lot for this league and series and this juncture. I'm happy that he gets a chance to race. Every time he raced in GTA and every time else, I've spanked him. So hopefully tonight he has a little bit of luck.
Now, Bobby, what is a juncture? What is a juncture?
So when Thomas the Train went home, he had that spinny thing. That's a juncture.
Okay. Isn't that a turntable?
No, that's what DJs use.
Oh.
Always get those mixed up. Okay.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad. Well, there's a throwback car. There's Kel Naughton Jr. Justin Knutson is running the Old Spice car from the Talladega Nights movie. This is, that's pretty much Johnson Racing Industries right there, actually, Matt. Knutson, Isaac himself, and Cole Freilich in a train.
Yep. I mean, these guys were very good. They were very wise at the Daytona race, the other plate race we had. Not sure how that's going to look tonight. Obviously, Cole Freilich won the race as point leader, so Knutson tied for the points lead as well. They're smart. They're smart at this track. They showed that last time. If you stay out of trouble, you're okay. Get themselves... I don't know what their strategy is right now. It looks like they're kind of qualifying decently well, so it might be a little spread out. But teamwork's definitely going to come into play for these guys tonight.
I think they're working together to try to get somebody to back off of the group and then have a big draft around the entire track to catch back up, and then that's what they're doing to give... They're going to go one car at a time probably and give that last car an opportunity to make a good time. Cole Freilich did it this past time around, and he goes up to P7 with it. Right now, Knutson is P12, and Isaac Johnson is P11. So a little bit more work to do for them, but they got about 2.5 minutes left to do so. Let's see who else is out here. Let's see if we can catch maybe Preston Cope again. Oh, we're wrecking. Whoa. Who was that?
Oh,
Bobby, you said, what the heck? You said you weren't going to qualify, you fucking liar.
These guys, you can't do anything with them. You can dress them up, but you can't take them out. After everything I've done for these guys, he want to wreck me down the straightaway.
Bobby,
straightaway, that's messed up.
You lied to me, man. You told me you weren't going to qualify, and you put up a qualifying lap, dude.
I got court in the morning. I can't lie there.
Matt, he lied again. Again.
It's a tough start to the broadcast. It really is.
Yeah. You really set the
variables
tone.
I wasn't taking these variables into account, and I'm flustered.
I apologize for lying to you guys, but
Are you sorry?
Yeah.
Do you regret what you did? I didn't think so. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying. Let's go back to race cars. We got about a minute left in this session. Josh Stoltz has taken over. That's really cool. The 99 car is up at the top of the board. Rudy Valentine has put himself into second place with the 78. Yes, thank you. That was great. Really glad that happened. Fantastic. Arugula. So, Matt, 76 laps.
Yo.
Do you care if you start at the front? It's a long race. It's a plate race. They're gonna crash. Crash. What would you do?
They're gonna crash.
They're gonna crash.
I mean, I like the strategy of just sitting back, qualifying in the back. I mean, you see Brayton last year didn't even qualify, so you want to sit in the back, that's fine. There's going to be a lot of chaos that goes on in front of you. I mean, it may even happen in the back, too. If a lot of people do it, then obviously just cars are going to be everywhere and it's going to be chaos. But just keep your car in the race and go from there.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would probably do the same as you, Matt. I think I would be using that strategy because it's just, I mean, what good does it do for the beginning? I don't know. Anyway. We're not racing, though, so we can't really say that much about it. These guys are.
Can't say. These guys know a little bit more about what's going on than I do.
Maybe, but maybe not, because they are all racing in qualifying.
Yeah, there's nothing more that needs to be said about that. Yep, that's good.
So, in the meantime, also, I know we noted the Me car. We called out Mr. Knutson with the Old Spice car. Preston Cope is the driver of the Wonder Bread car tonight. He's running number 24.
Ooh.
But, oh my God, we killed Matt Hummel. Matt Hummel is dead.
Okay.
All right.
That was a good-looking car before that happened.
It was. It was. I think.
It was crazy to believe it's going to be ready to go in a minute.
Was John Shulczewski part of that? I don't know. I think there were other cars in there, but oh well. Oh Lord Almighty! Oh my gosh! Oh my!
We got two movies colliding here, folks.
We do.
No, we don't. That's one movie. I completely thought that 51 was another car. I apologize. We'll get back on that.
What did you think? It was like the Cheetos car from Herbie Fully Loaded or something? Like.
No, I just saw 51 and just thought Cole Trickle. That was my bad.
Can we acknowledge that Cheetos car from Herbie Fully Loaded was a phenomenal looking race car?
Absolutely fantastic.
It was a great looking car.
That movie, severely underrated.
I agree. I agree.
It's Ratatouille, and then it's Herbie for me.
I'm with that. Speaking of movies, my life is like a movie, and like a movie, it would be you have to do the intro credits, and to do the intro credits, we can look at our starting lineup for the what's the name of this race? The Money Ramp 200. The Money Ramp 200 presented by BraytonLaster.com. Let's get them gridded up. Starting from the pole. He drives car number 99, made his first appearance last time out, did a good job with that. Josh Stoltz, Rudy Valentine will go from the outside in the Slipstream Signs, number 78 Ford Mustang. Going from third on the grid is going to be the Wonder Bread number 24 of Preston Cope, and to his outside, the Hoosier in car number 98 is Presley Sora. He drives for the Lay and Coin podcast and Roasted Gems Coffee. Starting in fifth place is the number 93 machine. That's Matt Hummel. And starting to his outside in sixth is going to be Christopher Williams and the Runnings Racing's Designs B-Blaze Vintage number 09 for Team Topia Twins. Benjamin Branscombe in the 43 goes from P7. Justin Aheimer in the Liquid Death number 2 will go from 8th place on the grid. Matt Faust, next page. Going to you, sir.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It is the tied for points leader, number 15, Cole Freilich. I cannot read the rest of it. It is too blurry.
That's fine. I'll take it from here. Number 56, Luke Breitschoff goes from 10th. 11th place is the Runnings Racing's Designs, B-Blaze Vintage number 48 for Team Topia Twins, Gavin Newton. Starting to his outside, the Johnson Racing Industries, number 33. What the heck was the sponsor on the 33 car? That was Engine Ice. That's right. Blue, black, and white. Isaac Johnson from California. Justin Knutson, his teammate in the number 22 car, Old Spice, tonight, goes for 13th. John Garrett, the man, John M. Effin Garrett in car number 66, goes from 14th. 15th on the grid, the number 18, black, green, wrecking machine, John Shulcheski. And starting behind him in 16th, or beside rather, in the Federated Auto Parts number 52 is Scott Roush. Going from 17th, the Team Topia Twins number 90 out of York, Pennsylvania is Bobby Blazer. And to his outside going to be Christopher Tate. Had a great run last week at Phoenix. Dylan Dreiling in car number 83. He put a sponsor on that car for this week. Goes from 19th. And on the outside of row number 10, Alexander Gonzalez Green makes his debut with the series. Cash Culp in the black and green number 01 from 21st. And Matthew Healy goes in the 51 from 22nd. Brayton Laster did not qualify. He goes 23rd. 24th for Jack Rickman in his first appearance. And that's the whole grid. So, 24 cars, 76 laps. Matt Faust up in the booth with me. We are single file for some reason.
Huh.
I'm not sure why. Also, why why is Knutson ahead of Stoltz? Stoltz is the... What are we doing?
What is happening?
What is happening? The order is all wrong. Huh? Okay.
And we're green.
And we're green. Maybe there were some EOLs or something. People opted to go to the back to start the race. That might have been what it was.
Something like that, maybe? I don't know.
I think that might have been what it was, because they're probably listening to the broadcast, so they probably wanted to listen to what you were suggesting, Matt.
I think that's, I hope so. But, I mean, that being said, it is like 5 wide in the back of the pack. So.
Oh, yeah, dude. You know we're not going to be waiting on nothing here. Let's get the camera on that a little bit better right now. We got 5 wide going on, more towards the back of the field. They've now sprawled it out a little bit. We got the number 9 car up top. That's actually... Who is the 9? There's no 9 car in this race. Oh, no, it's not Chris Williams. Who is it? I don't... people... You got... Put the number on the car that you're going to race for Pete's sakes, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's Christopher Tate, to clarify. The number 9 car is Christopher Tate, not the 44. Anyway.
Dr. Tate.
Bobby Blazer is making a run for the front with Presley Sora right now. And Sora goes to the lead. They're 3 wide up at the front. Little cut there.
Bobby.
Yep. Little cut there. Not stellar. Oh, well. John Garrett leads the middle line.
Seeing some blocking, seeing some 3 wide racing. I mean,
Bobby spins!
Oh, Bobby!
Oh, Bobby spins and into the wall. And we got a
new sheet metal on the left side of that car now, too.
That's tough. And we have a caution.
We do have a caution.
We have a caution. Matt, what are you drinking tonight? I got a Blue Moon with, of course, an orange slice in it. Gotta have the nice things.
I've got a glass of milk.
Phenomenal. Well, Bobby Blazer spun. We'll get a replay back of it. Why not? Let's hide the ticker.
What happened here?
And you want to ring it back to us here, Matthew? You want to give us the lowdown?
Well, there's already a lot of jockeying for position. That's what I was getting into before this happened here. See Bobby running second in line there on the bottom. Not sure what happens here. 93 behind him may have just gotten under... Or no, is that Rudy Valentine?
Yes,
I apologize. Rudy Valentine gets into the back. That was odd. I'm going to have to see that again. I couldn't really tell how much... obviously contact to the left rear, but didn't seem anything crazy on the straightaway. But.
Why don't we give it a shot from the inside of the Valentine number 78 car? That might give us a little bit of a lowdown on just how close they're coming off of the banking. I think that's a part of this.
Yeah, for sure. It has to be. That's going to allow the car to just push more towards the inside. Get the car out of shape a lot easier. See, he gets right up to the back of him. Already starting to get right here into the back of him. Starts going towards the left rear here. Okay. Yep, that adds up. Coming off the banking, that car is just going to go down the track and towards the wall.
Yep, he just didn't get it quite square there, so that's what's going to cause the first yellow of this race. And for as the pit stops are underway, for a caution at Talladega, that was pretty small. Not really anything major going on there.
But it started the same way we saw at Daytona. You just catch a guy not square, and it's going to spin them around. So, gonna have to see that cleanup. Oh, almost a crash on pit road.
Yeah, that was almost.
We're gonna have to see that cleanup for those guys.
Yep.
Hopefully they get the hang of it. It was tough at Daytona. They figured it out towards the end, but not a good start here so far.
Yeah, that was a little tough there. We'll see. I want to check in. John Garrett has adopted the race lead as he is sitting still. What are we doing?
Okay.
They must have. I don't know. Why are we so far ahead of the pace car?
I'm confused.
Yeah, this is a little odd. I wonder why this is going down here. Let's. I wanted to see where the pace car was at so we could figure out how much time we have to see if we can pull somebody into the booth real quick. Talk to someone as the race goes here. I guess we have time. Who should we bring in, Matt?
See us. Who can we hear from?
I was wondering if we should we bring Bobby back? Should we talk to Rudy Valentine since he ran into Bobby? Should we talk to Presley? Bring in.
Well, let's talk to Rudy. Let's see what's going on with Rudy.
Yeah, let's bring Rudy into the booth here real quick. Okay, we got him in here real quick. Rudy Valentine, you're live on the broadcast. Wanted to get your lowdown on this yellow that you guys brought out.
It's just a mistake on my end. I pushed him a little bit too hard. I didn't think I hit him that hard until I watched the replay there. That was all my fault. I apologize.
Well, you're coming off of the banking there. Can you give us a little Actually, I think you're going back to green. Never mind. I'm going to throw you back up into the booth there. You got to get racing there. Good luck for the rest of the way, bud.
Thank you.
Yep. And I thought we had more time, but we don't. So that's fine. We'll bring him back to green. It's all great. We're having a good time.
A-OK. Green flag racing is what we're here to see.
That's right, and hopefully it gets us done a little bit quicker. Green's the back out. Presley Sora leads them down. And we're back to racing, hopefully, for a while.
Yeah, we need this to go green for a little bit. We need these guys, hopefully, just clean. I mean, you heard there from Rudy. I mean, he knew immediately that it was his fault. I mean, once he saw the replay. I shouldn't say immediately, but he knew it was his fault. So these guys know what to expect from these cars. They raced at Daytona. There's a few new guys in there, but oh gosh, we have got some guys. We've got some guys shuffling around still. This is still very much a pack race and probably will continue to be.
100%. That was Scott Roush who pulled out a line. He just wanted to get to the back of the pack so he could ride for a little while. And, whoa, look out. That 05 car, that's Jack Rickman making his debut.
No.
Things getting a little hairy here in the mid-pack. That's never a good sign.
This is where it always starts, back here in the middle. I mean, it's just how it goes. So far, seems so good. Just so many cars jockeying around. Luckily, no blocks being thrown around crazy. I say that, but there probably will be one coming down the back straightaway immediately.
Yeah, you're going to jinx it.
But, I mean, so far, we're looking pretty smooth on this restart.
Not too shabby. You've got the number 63 car there, that purple and yellow, or purple and white, excuse me, is Alexander Gonzalez Green. He is making his debut tonight as well. Gavin Newton pulled out a line, went below the yellow line to let a couple guys through, move to the back of the pack and stay out of trouble. John Shulcheski, I see him. Justin Aheimer going way high there. Almost some contact between the 18 and the 2 cars, but they stay out of harm's way, at least for the moment. A lot of movement from Cash Culp right here in one of the other black and green cars. Moving around a lot there, and with Aheimer and Shulcheski. And then I also see a little bit of movement with Matt Hummel in that black number 93. Oh, look out. Whoa, look out. Wow.
Oh, we have problems.
We have problems. Oh, save it. Come on, save it. Save it. Save it.
Wow.
Jack Rickman. Oh, that was the Hershey Squirts move of the race already. Holy cow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my geez. That was sensational. Wow. 2 cars.
Green. I feel like that made some cars single file out, too. I mean, that's an incredible piece of driving right there.
That was, yes. And it does, the group definitely has separated a lot more. That will probably help us for a little bit, but definitely Excellent driving by Jack Rickman. He's coming into the pits, might have some damage or something going wrong with that car. He does have damage. Unfortunately, he'll have to reside to the pit lane, but he saved it, and that's what's important. Meanwhile, while all that happened, we got ourselves... Oh, come on!
Oh, no. This will certainly bring out a yellow, folks. Just not what we want to see. Yellow is out.
Wow. I was almost about to say we had a race for the lead, but it became a crash for the lead very quickly. That is Cash Culp in the 0-1 car. And
That is certainly not very cash money, not what you want to see.
No, it is not. Let's get a replay back on this one again here. We're going to go back a little too far, but it'll give us a little bit of insight on what happened.
Yeah, we didn't know what was developing up front. We thought it was a little bit more spaced out because that last almost crash happened towards the front. I figured the front guys pulled away, but no, they're almost had 3x2 racing going into turn 1 here, and that's never a good sign.
No, it's not. So you got John Garrett on the inside, Presley Sora in the middle, and on the outside is Cash Culp. Then in the second row there, the inside, the all-black car is Matt Hummel, and John Shulcheski is in the car that's sort of in the middle groove, but second in line there. And you'll see he gets the draft up behind P Money, and just too much movement, and he slips up into the line where Cash Culp is, and puts the 0-1 at a 90-degree angle.
Oof.
Good evasive action from Christopher Williams there to avoid the contact. But that's two black and green cars getting into each other right there, Matt.
Well, this isn't Indianapolis, but green doesn't seem to be the lucky color this time around here, Talladega. Still early in the race, not too much damage, I believe. So, I mean,
yeah,
we saw at Daytona, even if you're involved in an incident, you can work your way back up to the front. But whether you're competitive at the end, that's really what time will tell.
Yeah, and that's not. You're right. That's not too bad crashing wise. That's not a lot of damage on there. I wouldn't expect them to use a fast repair. That's something we have not mentioned yet. In this race, every driver has been granted one fast repair. So what that means is the driver comes into the pits, and then considering the fact that this is a video game, they basically get their car completely reset to brand spanking new in like all of 2 seconds by the game, and it's a way for them to repair their car if they get in a big crash real quickly and stay a part of this event. However, I don't think Cash Culp would want to use his fast repair now because that wasn't too much damage.
There's certainly there's certainly worse things that we may see throughout the night, so no, yeah, you're definitely going to want to save that.
And they assault the racetrack after coming through the pits. John Garrett did not pit. Bobby Blazer did not pit. Christopher Tate, I think he did pit. I think he was the person to lead them out of the pits. Benjamin Branscombe did pit as well. Branscombe actually got a piece of the wall trying to avoid that crash, so he probably had to get a little bit of repair work done. Josh Stoltz is sneakily back into the top 5. Cole Freilich and Isaac Johnson make up 6th and 7th. Preston Cope is 8th in the 24 machine. And then 9th is John Shulcheski. Nice rims on that car. And Christopher Williams rounds out the top 10.
Oh! I thought he spun out there for a second. It's a little extreme warming the tires there.
Getting nervous here watching these guys do this.
Yeah, no. I thought I was more nervous under green, but I completely take it back. I know what to expect under green. Under yellow is really the unknown.
That's very fair. We'll see if they're going to put us back to... Well, they are not going to put us back to green. So we can bring somebody back in here and talk to someone. Who do you think we should talk to this time, Matt?
Well, Bobby's back up in second.
Bobby's back up in second. Let's get him back down here. He's in Topia Twins. Let's get him in. Okay, we're back with Bobby Blazer in the booth there. My man, you did not pit. You're in second place again. You got spun. You got damage. You're chilling. B-Blaze Vintage.
Yeah, I got hit pretty hard, and I went and spun, and I almost saved it. It was almost a saucy move, but due to my lack of hand-eye coordination at this moment, I could not save it the way I intended to. And luckily, I got lucky with that caution. Otherwise, I would have been about 14 laps down. So I hope I'm making the sponsors proud. B-Blaze Vintage, Running Race and Designs, 47 Technology, Ammunition, Burger Shot, Cluck and Bell, Blonde to the Radio.
What they not?
What they not? Radio, yes. Number 9T is out here digging. I appreciate all the support from my friends and the people that follow me. Stay tuned to Cowboy Hat Emoji, Cowboy Hat Emoji, Cowboy Hat Emoji.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll send you back up. Give everybody the lowdown for us. Good stuff. I can't find the channel that you need to be in. Oh, I found it. All right, we're shipping you back up to Boston. Have a good one.
Thanks, man.
You know that song, Matt?
Yeah. I actually just made a TikTok with that song.
You did. That's right.
Yep.
Now, shameless plug. Our man Matt, he's been working on kind of building up his YouTube channel to its former, restoring it to its former glory. He's been doing a lot of work in the PA Posse, Central Pennsylvania sprint car realm, making TikToks, making shorts for YouTube, doing race recaps, lowdowns on things that are happening. So if you want to get some good information about the Pennsylvania Posse and all the porch sitters out here, you should go subscribe to Matt Faust on YouTube. He will definitely keep you in the loop, and I have to send my dad the link to this broadcast so that he can check it out. So while I do that, Matthew, I'm going to hand the mic to you, and you can call us back on this restart.
All right, well, we're getting ready to come back to green here. Hopefully safe and sound for a couple laps at least. You know, let's get to lap 20, folks. I think that would be a good recovery here. We're back to green. A great jump for the leader. Bobby's going to fall back to fourth here. Hopefully just clean racing. Oh, Bobby is dropping like a rock in water at the moment. He's in the middle. That's not where you want to be. That's the vacuum right now. And he is certainly stuck in there like a penny behind your couch. So far down the back straightaway. Oh, man, we got people flying everywhere. Nobody really opting to go to the back. I think the people that want to be back there have already cemented themselves towards the back. Bobby may have been one of them. He's back there with Gavin, his good buddy. Could help him out. But up front, that is Cole Fralick patrolling the front of the race right now.
Yes, it is, and he's got Preston Cope right there drafting with him. Now, Cole told me before the race started that he was going to try to use the same strategy that they had used to win at Daytona, but quite evidently that is not the case because they held back and kind of ran at the back of the pack for the majority of the first half, actually first three quarters, I'd even say, of that event, and that is not what's happening right now. They are going full yard. He is leading the way over Preston Cope. They're bump drafting, and you got to be careful. We want to try to avoid what happened to Bobby Blazer before. You got to be smart about using those bumpers with each other.
Yeah, you need to play conservative, but I kind of like the aggressiveness. You know these guys want to win. Obviously, everyone does, but these guys have shown they're capable of winning. So right now, they're just learning how fast they can really be towards the end of the race. And that's a good thing. Smart coming off of there of turn 4. Really, ooh, Cole Fralick going really high there. I thought he was on the wall for a second. Playing a conservative. Cole may be dropping back now. Kind of learn what your car is like up front on a restart, because you're probably going to have a late race restart. And if you want to win, you're going to obviously have to be fast on that restart. So that might have been a good strategy call there by the team.
Well, I would say it's a strategy call on the team, but he was the only one up there. Knutson and Isaac Johnson were nowhere near the front in that situation. Now, it's kind of, we're shaping things up a little bit here. Christopher Williams actually even got shoved down below the yellow line, did not get onto the banking, and he is going to be falling backwards as he didn't have the draft, he didn't have the banking or anything to help him through the turn. So that could have been a lot worse. So there's Cash Culp back into the picture, though, too, that 01 car. It's a fast race car.
He likes the front. He's hungry to be up there. And, you know, feel like there's, oh, whoa, a crazy move there by Cole Fralick. Hopefully don't see too much of that. He's normally a little bit more tame. But,
Are we talking about the same Cole? Are we talking about the same Cole Fralick?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I feel like at these speedway races, he's a little bit more calm than what he's showing right now.
Maybe at this point in the race you have a point. Maybe at that point. Oh well. Oh, I think our friend Gavin Newton had a piece of the wall there. As the back of the pack there's stuff going on back here. I see Isaac John. Oh, we're wrecked. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh no, Dale Earnhardt. Oh no. Oh, Neil Bonnet.
Oh, that's a lot of good cars
right
there.
No, Preston Cope.
Oh.
Preston Cope was the leader.
This was a huge incident.
We have the big one on our hands on lap 16. 50 laps to go. 60 laps to go, excuse me. We're going to have to catch a replay back on this one, and I'm pretty darn tootin'. That's going to start with the leader of the pack. Let's see it. Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. We must have barely missed this. Presley Cope up front. That car is not going to be pointed the right direction here in a few moments.
Yeah, let's check it. So that number 9 car you see on your screen is Christopher Tate. He scored as the 44 because we're all bozos. Okay, here we go. Get it. Give it to us, Matt. What do we got going on?
All right, coming off a 4, we may see a similar incident here. No, he gets right reared. Wow, up in the air. Well, I said that car wasn't going to be pointed the right direction. I didn't know it was going to be laying the wrong direction either. I mean, this is just... I mean, how do you avoid this incident? I mean, there's just stuff going on everywhere. If you move the camera, you'd see even more cars going around.
Yeah, let's get a better...
that's what happens when the leader crashes.
Yeah, let's get a better angle of this, and we'll check it again. This time, we're going to have it from a very far distance following the 09 car of Christopher Williams. Maybe if Christopher's in this chat, we pull him down here. It would be kind of interesting to talk to him, but I don't see him. So we're riding with the second pack here, so they're going to come up on this. And Josh Stoltz and Christopher Williams are two of the guys pretty significantly involved. They're avoiding... That's netcode right there. Oh, and Isaac Johnson spun too. All these guys spun trying to avoid contact. They just got out of control, lost the grip in the tires, and around went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other cars.
Yeah, that's just an ugly incident. There's people trying to hang in the back. That's the thing you got to realize is that if you hang in the back, everything's going to happen in front of you, and you have to avoid it. So, Unfortunately, they weren't able to do that to plan. But obviously, you're not ready for the leader of the race to crash out like that in such dramatic fashion. That just sends shockwaves throughout the whole field.
Yeah, that's. I think that's a really good point. Shockwaves through the field, kind of giving everybody a lowdown, give them a shock in the immediate sense of, oh, I got to avoid this crash, but also just check yourselves, guys. I mean, we still got almost 60 laps left in this race, and we're already doing big ones. There's only 23 of us here, and you have one fast repair. If you don't keep control of it, and we do that a couple times, we're going to run out of cars.
We are going to run out of cars, and we're going to be going at a snail's pace, running around the racetrack, Talladega night style, to finish this thing. So you got to keep the car on the ground. That's a good one. It's a good rule of thumb, and keep it pointed straight. Really help out the lap count.
Yeah, hopefully. So I'm going to do something really quick here. Don't mind me. Cole Frelick asked me to re-download to refresh Trading Paints because he's claiming that he put the right scheme on his car. Now, I know Cole Frelick. I've known of him for about 10 years of my life, which is almost half. And if I know one thing about Cole Frelick, it's that he did not put the right paint scheme on the car tonight. So I guess I'll have to run it next week.
Got an inside scoop here.
Yeah?
Let's... oh, no, I'm saying from you. You got the inside scoop on Cole, so...
I have never scooped... No, I have never scooped the inside of Cole Frelick. I don't... We're friends, but that's... Oh, is that a metaphor?
Certainly.
Oh.
Certainly.
Oh, well...
Certainly.
Huh. Matt,
yeah, I'm not going to address this.
Matt, what did you have for dinner tonight? Oh, uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, here we go.
For dinner tonight, I had Italian sausage
Nice.
on top of pasta and peppers.
Whoa.
It's fantastic.
I'm a fan of peppers, roasted peppers, cooked peppers. Big fan.
Mhm.
What kind of pasta was it?
Rigatoni.
Ooh, rigatoni. Ooh. Did you put any sauce with this?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. There was a nice tomato and basil sauce on it.
Oh man, dang, that's good stuff right there, Chef Matt.
Very. Hey man, that's not the best meal. That's my easy meal. So
Sounds pretty
there'll
good.
be more in the kitchen next week. We'll come back to that.
We're cooking in the kitchen with Matthew Faust. Wow,
We are cooking in the kitchen.
That's a good deal.
Better than grilling in a shed.
good one. That was great, excellent stuff.
Thanks.
Yes, good one. Yeah. Hey Matt, did you know that today is National Chocolate Milk Day?
Oh my gosh, man! Why do you got to tell me this now?
I know, dude. I actually specifically wanted to go to Rutter's on while I was at work. There's a Rutter's right down the road from my office, and I wanted to go. I did not. I forgot.
What are you doing?
I know. I'm disappointed in myself.
That's a missed opportunity. Like I didn't know. You knew.
I did. You know what I'll do when we're done? I'll go downstairs and I'll make myself some chocolate milk.
No, that's not the same.
But it's not. I mean, Rutter's chocolate milk is by far superior. I completely
It's
agree.
National Chocolate Milk Day, Joe. You now know what that means. We're going back to green. Whatever.
We're going back to
everywhere.
green. We're going back to green.
But-
We're going back to chocolate milk.
We're going back to chocolate milk. Okay, it is National Chocolate Milk. There's only one chocolate milk hero that you should. You knew, man. I mean, come on.
I know. I
Gee.
know. Oh my jeez.
You know, that's like, let's say you're religious, okay? I'm gonna make this. Stick with me. Stick with me.
Okay. Let him cook.
Let's
Let
say
him
you're
cook.
religious, and we're gonna go with what we're more used to because this is better for the metaphor. Say you're a Christian.
Uh-huh.
It's like
I have a cousin named Christian.
it's like you wanted to go to a church service, but instead you went to a synagogue because you got confused. Like, you don't just make chocolate milk at home when you miss the opportunity to get Rutter's chocolate milk.
Well,
on National Chocolate Milk.
But it's still chocolate milk. You know.
I just can't.
And if you were
Some
interested
people's
in,
children.
if you were speaking to the Lord, if you wanted to go speak to the Lord, and you went to a synagogue, like, you would still objectively be able to speak to the Lord. Right.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be doing that on Christmas Eve, you know? That's like the one day that, most Christians go to church every year.
That's
you know?
correct. Yes.
Yeah. Like, there's random days where, if you went to the synagogue instead of the church, you'd be like, okay, that's fine. But, Christmas Eve, come on, man. You know what's supposed to happen here.
Well, are there any Rudders in between our houses that we could meet up at after this?
Joe, I am not going to make you feel less guilty about this.
Damn. Oh well. Hey man, I took tomorrow morning off. My cousin's in town. So I don't have to get up early. So I could go get a chocolate milk after this. I could go to Rutter's and get a chocolate milk.
We could go get a chocolate milk after this.
I could do that. We could do it. We could. Would you?
I'm gonna look up. Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna let this marinate real quick. Okay.
All right. Let's let this cook. Let's let this marinate. We're going to go back to talking about the race cars because that's happening right now. Presley Stora is leading. Dylan Dreiling has made his first appearance at the front of the field in the race tonight. He's running a Buick-sponsored car, black and red. Cole Freilich is there. Isaac Johnson, teammates with that 15 car, is also in the picture. They're about 4 wide going into turn number 1 now. Johnson, Blazer, John Garrett, Dylan Dreiling is there. The 56 car of Luke Breitschoff is there. Oh, Breitschoff gives a shove to Cope, and down to the inside goes Dylan Dreiling, and he saves it. And he saved it.
Crazy racing, guys, for lap 22.
Wow. He did it. Nice stuff. Good save from Dylan Dreiling, that 83 car. He had a great run at Daytona Didn't quite get that dub, but a very solid run for him, and he's showing he's got the skill behind the wheel tonight as well. Presley Sora leads Bobby Blazer, Cole Freilich, Isaac Johnson, and Christopher Williams in the top 5. A little bit of a breakaway here, but right back into the picture comes Luke Breitschoff.
It seems a little bit calmer now. Oh no, Cole Freilich. We're very lucky a car did not spin around right there. Cole Freilich going to go to the outside here. Bobby Blazer going to tuck into that inside, and Cole Freilich's just going to go straight up to the lead here. Going to get that momentum off the high side.
And that moment. Oh, look out.
We are shuffling cards like it's the end of a round of Uno.
Sensational. Love that. Good metaphor. Cole Freilich leads. Isaac Johnson in tow with him. Lap 23 about to be completed. Cole Freilich having connection issues to the session. He pops back in. Briefly, for the moment, Isaac Johnson was leading the race. Presley Sora's P3. Bobby Blazer moves to the outside for P4. John Garrett goes with him. Breitschoff, Dreiling, and Gavin Newton make up that top side as well. So it's a little bit spaced out here as we're getting closer. We've actually still got plenty of time left before we get to halfway.
Plenty of laps left till halfway.
And it is...
this is certainly the longest green flag run we've had so far.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
I'm just saying, certainly it is.
It is. You're right. We've been doing pretty good right here. Bobby Blazer falling back now. I think he's trying to let the pack go past him. He maybe could smell the rain coming a little bit. It is getting a little bit more dicey in the middle, and they're all grouping up a little more. So we've pretty much got the whole field all packed up in one spot. The only person who is not out on the track is the first retirement of the race. That is Christopher Tate. He was supposed to be the 44 car. He is the number 9, though, with the paint on that car. And what that means is he is actually going to be the driver who receives the award for... Oh, what the heck's the name of the award? It is the... Which one is it? Oh, we got a yellow. Oh, shit. What happened?
I'm going to say...
It's not Branscombe. It is this.
Is that car going backwards?
That car, a firm, my friend. That car is going backwards.
Okay.
He is
right.
he is on the rev limiter. He is on the chip going in reverse. That car is going to explode.
This certainly is deserving of a caution. I got to say that the racetrack is certainly not in optimal condition right now.
Matt Hummel has lost a bolt. He has lost it. He has gone insane.
I mean, we said, in that qualifying crash, he was dead, and I hope he brings it down to pit road. Okay, he's gonna go another lap, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it topped out. I think he's coasting now.
Okay.
I would show a replay, but
I think we got to see this through.
Yeah, we got to follow this through. 50 laps to go.
This is the only thing you could be watching on the track right now.
Yeah.
This is the smoothest any car has gone around this racetrack in this 26 laps.
That's
so far.
so true. Should we bring him into the booth and ask him what's going on?
I really would love to hear his mental state right now.
Let's do it. All right, we're bringing Matt Hummel into the booth. Matt Hummel, we got you live on the broadcast. We're watching you drive Ricky Bobby style around Talladega. What the heck is going on?
So, this is what happened. I got turned. I got doored. And, I kept it up the wall. I was facing backwards, so I decided to throw it in reverse and complete a lap, entering into pit road, and then I'm going to flip a J-turn.
All right, so we got to stay with you to watch this J-turn here.
That's probably going to fail.
That's probably going to be better than anything I could do. Talk to us about how this race has been going for you. You're mentioning you're getting into some argy-bargy here, and we have a lot of race left, and it seems like it's already getting a little aggressive out there. What are your thoughts from behind the wheel?
That's something you should ask Presley Sora. No, I'm just kidding. It is insane on how amazing this package is, and I wish we still had it in, all of racing. but we don't because, NASCAR sucks. No offense. All right, hold on, we're about to attempt this.
All right, let's.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, let's give him a second here. All right.
That was a fail,
Oh,
but I'll still take
No,
it.
sensational.
That's all right.
No, that
That's
worked.
all right. That's the best driving we've seen all night.
That is the best.
Don't tell me that, guys.
It's the best driving. Yeah.
But no, the racing is absolutely fun. I'm having a blast. I'm trying to get a lap blitz so that way I don't have to be in this cluster. But everything's racing. Everything's fun. I'm working with the Ricky Bobby game because shake and bake
That's right.
and I forgot to use my fast repair.
Well, you should have plenty of time here. Get it repaired. Well, actually, I don't know. You did run in reverse at about half speed for a while there. So
8 minutes repair. So that's fun. So
oops.
I'll sit here and wait because I know they're all gonna wreck again and stuff. So
Get your
we'll
laps
be
back.
all right.
Hey, that's like Kendrick Lamar said. We gonna be all right.
Exactly.
That's right.
I'm gonna put that song on now. Maybe
Good.
I'll put some Freebird on too.
A little Freebird.
That
action.
sounds.
Oh, there we go.
Put some
now we're
Freebird
cooking
on.
with gasoline.
That's right.
So
Beautiful.
yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to actually look at the replay who doored me and stuff. So oh well, at least I didn't clobber the inside wall and go barrel rolling.
Yeah, it's a good steal. Preston Cope did that, so at least you didn't have your own barrel roll.
Wait, did he actually?
He with that big one crash, he was upside down. Yes.
Oh yeah, I barely missed him. I thought I was
Yeah.
gonna clobber him and send him into the grandstands, home run.
Yes.
But that didn't happen.
That did not happen. Oh, well. Well, hey, we'll send you back up there. You got some tunes to vibe with here for a while. You'll be sitting for a bit. So we'll see you back out on track in not too long.
Yeah, give it about 7 minutes.
Yes, sir. We will. We'll see you there.
We'll see ya.
That was solid. I'm glad we did that. We did not watch the replay of the crash, but I'm glad we got Matt Hummel down here to talk about that.
I feel like we know exactly what happened after talking to him. So
Yeah.
I bet someone wasn't square coming off of turn 2, and they hit him.
I think that's more than likely exactly what happened. I mean, we've seen it twice on the screen, and I guess we had a third one here. The banking, coming off of that banking, and you come down the hill, or you come down as it levels back out, the car gets a little bit, it doesn't get air underneath it, but it gets a little lighter, and when it gets lighter like that, you suddenly have a little less grip, and then all hell can break loose, and it has done so a couple times already.
It has certainly been doing that.
Yeah.
Do the do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Cole Freilich is leading.
Oh,
Are
boy.
we surprised about that, or?
I mean, he's been up at the front. That's what he's been showing his cards. So he's been staying out of trouble so far. I don't feel like I need to knock on wood on that because it's just gonna break my superstition because something is gonna happen. But either way, I mean, we're 10 laps away from halfway. If we could get to halfway, that would really that'd butter my egg roll.
I like that. It's like Matthew Wilder said, "Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna slow me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving." Yeah.
Green flag.
Green's back out. Cole Freilich, Isaac Johnson, Josh Stoltz, or is that P Money? Nope, that's Josh Stoltz. There's your lead. There's your group.
So far, so good. You got to remember you only have one fast repair.
And you got to remember to use it when you have a need for it. Matt
That
Hummel.
would also benefit the cause.
Down the back chute. Getting back up to speed here. We're down to 21 physically on the track. Matt Hummel has not retired from the race, so he is still going to be counted. We've got 22 cars here.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. But we're on to lap 30 at the stripe this time. Cole Freilich leading Isaac Johnson to it.
Sorry, folks. Sorry. My apologies. But Cole Fralick in the lead. I mean, he's showing he's a plate track a novice right now. He's been
A novice?
He's been money this year. Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna go with it.
We got two groups going on, Matt. We got a little separation here.
Yeah, we got a little Kevin Gates, 2 phones, 2 groups going on here. Smart. Hopefully, it'd be really a shame if they wrecked in the pack that's not fighting for the lead. I mean, that'd be like shooting yourself in the foot after you shot yourself in your other foot. It just, there's nothing good to happen in there at all.
Yeah?
So, yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, we really need Matt Hummel back in this race. He was entertaining. He was good. Right now, entertainment is getting to halfway.
We are entertaining the idea of getting to halfway without a caution. We've only got 3 more laps to do that, though. So, it's possible.
Wait, what lap are we on?
We're on lap 31. We're coming to lap 32, and it's a 76-lap race. So it's not that. It is 7 laps.
Yeah, we got a little bit more time.
Dang.
But hey, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Lap 38 mark. That's what we needed, and that would have been a 10 lap green.
Oh,
flag
whoa!
run
Look out! Holy cow! Luke Brightshoff got
we got a car
turned.
in.
Luke Brightshoff.
Oh, we got a car that got destroyed. I hope he remembers to use his fast repair.
Yes, he got turned. Brightshoff. Big crash.
Unfortunate moment from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta wonder, was it the pressure of this big event? You gotta wonder.
Let's get the replay going here. Beep, beep, bop, boop. So he's got Rudy Valentine pushing from behind.
Boy, that has not been the key to success so far today, from what we've seen. But this might not have been Rudy's fault. Let's get a closer look at this here. Going through the tri-oval, we haven't seen much of this yet.
That's Gonzalez Green right behind him. Alexander Gonzalez Green.
He gets involved.
No, he's not gonna get. Oh.
Oh no, that's just wrong.
That's tough. Oh, Bobby almost got him. He almost got him, but he didn't.
Bobby is certainly flirting with disaster.
He is. Bobby is not a flirter, but he is disaster.
There you go. But not how you want to see your race go.
No.
So far.
So
he was playing it smart. I said it'd be embarrassing if the second pack wrecked, and I'm at a loss for words. I'm really not. I'm not surprised at all. But yeah.
Well, why don't we talk to the driver who just pile drived the wall? Let's bring in Luke Brightshoff. We got him with us. Oh, he was in the middle of talking to his teammates. Luke, we pulled you into the broadcast here. Wanted to get your lowdown on what just happened.
Yeah. So me and Rudy were just working together, and I'm not joking when I say I was telling Rudy, dude, you're doing all the good. Keep pushing me. Keep at it. And as soon as I said that, he right hooked me into the wall. But yeah, no, I'm having fun. I love these cars. I wish there was some league that ran these cars more. So huge thank you to Gavin for putting this whole thing together.
Sensational.
Keep at it here.
Absolutely. And what's the game plan now? A little bit of damage there. You got a fast repair to use. You're going to use it up and try to get back into the swing of things. Stay out of trouble this time?
I don't know. Every time I say I'm going to stay out of trouble and I get a run and I just kind of take it, I can't tell myself not to take it. But I'm going to try and ease off a little bit, work with Preston, Rudy a little bit, and just see what doesn't manifest here.
Absolutely. Well, you're barely getting to halfway, so plenty of time left in it. Go get him, brother.
Thank you.
I don't know if you heard that, but I tried to say brother and then buddy at the same time, and I said butter. I just called that man butter.
I thought something sounded off, but I couldn't put a finger on it. So I'm really glad you pointed that out because it was bothering me.
Yeah, I called that man butter by accident. So whoops.
Hey, man, call him Butter because he's on a roll.
Ooh, bang. Nice. And by a
Not really.
roll,
He's not really on a
you
roll,
mean
but-
rolling, like crashing, like spinning.
Yeah,
But-
almost barrel roll.
Yeah. Well, Christopher Williams is leading. The lights are out on the pace car, so we will go back to green this time. Boy,
And
howdy.
it is 10 o'clock Eastern time. This is
It is.
we're getting into the wee hours of this race. I don't know what to expect. I know exactly what to expect. I don't know if we will see something different on the racetrack this time by. We had a good run there. A good run, but not enough.
Do you think at any point the guys are going to have that moment like we had at Daytona where they all kind of calm down for a little while?
I trust them as far as I can throw them.
Well, you're pretty strong, so you probably could throw them a fair ways.
I guess I think in bigger units of measurement for significance, so yeah.
Well, we'll bring them back to green and see just how far you can throw them, Matthew. Green's back out. Christopher Williams leads the way. And let's get them back to it. Matthew Healy is that 51 car, the Rowdy Energy Machine, in second. Third place is Justin Aheimer. A little bit of a shakeup here at the front of the field.
Got some good dicey racing here. See Cole Vrelick still back there. Keep an eye on him. Obviously, he's shown his speed tonight. But you just got to remember to stay clean on pushing. These guys can race hard and all they want, but you just got to remember to hit someone. If you're going to hit them in front of you, you're going to bump draft, make sure you're doing it square. Make sure it's clean, nothing too crazy. And that's really going to be the key to getting to the end. And that's what's going to teach these guys a lot about how to really use another car around you to push yourself up. And there is Cole Fralick out of nowhere. Right back up there to the front.
Wow, that car is fast enough to be up there on its own, allegedly. He got himself to fourth place right there.
Incredible stuff out of him. I mean, he's showing it. He's showing some skill around this racetrack. And, oh, wow, we got some dicey stuff going back here.
Oh, no, the leader's around! Oh, my gosh. I just caught a glimpse of that.
Oh, no.
Holy cow.
Oh, howdy.
I'm going to play the replay at live speed for you to see this. I just caught a piece of it out of the corner of my eye on the screen there. That's why I reacted like that. But let's dial it back and show you what happened. Now, this is a replay. This is a full speed replay. So this is at speed. Christopher Williams is pushing Justin Aheimer. And into turn one, this is what's going to happen. Let's just let it play out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And look at Preston Cope.
I have never seen anything like that in my life.
The reaction for Preston Cope right there is very impressive, actually. Let's go Preston Cope. Let's go in the cockpit of the car, not this camera angle, but the other one, and let's replay it. So this is live time with Preston, as he's going to do some pretty intense wreck avoidance here.
All right.
Here, right here.
Oh,
That
my.
little cutback, man, that was butter right there. That little cutback.
That was special.
Yep, that's what my mom calls me.
My doctor said about me, so.
Wow. You just always have to one-up me, Matt, huh? You just always have to be better than me. Drank all the milk, man. Drink all the...
I like milk. They said it'd make my bones strong.
That's right. I actually, yeah.
Calcium.
Matt, did you know that today
Here we
is
go.
National Chocolate Milk Day? Did you know that? Okay, well.
Yeah, that was deafening. That was deafening.
Christopher
Just pull
Williams.
Your eardrums out without putting in any effort.
Yeah, you did. Actions speak louder than words, Matthew.
Yeah. So Cole
So
Freilich, obviously the guy in the race so far. I mean, it just seems like nobody really has the speed he has.
he
He's
is
been good. He's been keeping it out of trouble thus far. So,
he
what do
is
you think about that, Joe?
he's very capable of getting that car back to the front. Like, he's not afraid to put it up there. And he is very capable of working his way through the traffic. One of the cars that I've really been impressed with so far is the 0-1 car of Cash Culp with his speed. That's a fast race car. Now, he hasn't been able to put it up at the front and keep it there. He was involved in an accident, and he's very quickly got himself back into the top 10, but he doesn't seem to have the ability to get that car rolling up into the lead like Cole Freilich does. And I think Cole's pretty much the only guy who is able to get up there and stay up there like this. Bobby Blazer's made his way up to the front a few times. John Garrett's been up there, but Cole Freilich, I think, is the one to watch. He's definitely been the most successful at getting himself to the front of this pack.
And we are halfway, folks.
And we're halfway. Congratulations. The halfway leader for this race is going to be Christopher Williams in the 09 car. I would bring him into the booth to talk to him if he was in the in here somewhere.
Go back to green here.
But we are going to go back to green anyway. It'd be nice to talk to him. Oh, wait, actually, he is here. We're not going to bring him in now. We're about to go back to green. No, we're not. You lied to me, Matthew. What are you, Bobby Blazer?
Is the pace car still out there?
Yeah, pace car's still out there.
Yeah, I can't even tell. It looked like the lights are off on my end.
Yeah, well, I think they're going to go out this time. They should. We should be able to go back to double file. Why don't we talk to... Oh, what happened? Why don't we talk to him? Let's bring Christopher Williams down into the booth and get him up in here. All right. Chris Williams, we got you in the booth here. You're the halfway leader of this race. Talk to us about how the performance has been going from behind the windscreen of your car.
It's been real up and down. I started up front, was really competitive, had a little bit of front end damage, played it conservative, made it back up, and wrecked the absolute hell out of Justin Aheimer, and I feel really bad about it.
That did happen. That did happen.
I was thinking about going up top, but then I remembered I had nose damage, so I was like, well, I'd probably get myself wrecked, and I started to come back down, and I guess I just was an inch not clear.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, we'll see what the rest of the race has for us.
Yeah, well, hopefully you can stay up front and kind of keep yourself out of trouble. What's your favorite song off of the new Travis Scott album, Chris?
Fiend, for sure.
All right, word. Well, good luck the rest of the way. We'll probably be talking to you again by the end of the night.
All right, see ya.
All right. That is the worst song on the album. I can't believe that, man. Are you kidding me? That song sucks. It's not. It doesn't suck. It doesn't actually suck. It's just kind of annoying.
You expected more.
I was if you said Hyena, I'd be like, okay, yes, king shit. Like, say that. Circus Maximus would be like, that's kind of dollar store black skinhead, but I'll give it to you. It's a good song. Sirens, good song. Meltdown, pretty good song. But, like, he picked Fiend. How does that make you feel, Matt?
I'm okay with it. I'm not as outraged as you are.
Okay. I'll respect that. I don't think it was my least favorite song off the album. It was not my least favorite one, but it was... I couldn't do it. It just didn't do it for me, man.
That's completely understandable.
Oh, well. Well, we're going back to green. Let's get it. Lap 40 will start at the drop of the green flag. Here we go. Christopher Williams, Cole Freilich, Isaac Johnson, Jack Rickman is that 05 car, that all-white machine.
And we have a caution. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just used to it.
Don't wait too long. It's probably going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to hopefully time it out well. We'll see. But, yeah.
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 Anything fun happen in your life today, Matt Faust?
Nope. Nothing too outrageous happened today. Just kind of just went fishing, and that's about it.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
That's cool. Good.
Yeah, man. It was awesome.
Good deal.
I was swiping right, swiping left,
Ah,
fishing.
yeah. That's kind of what I thought you meant at first, but
Just fishing, man.
hey,
Nothing crazy.
brothers got to eat.
Just hey, man. You teach a man to fish, feed him for life.
Yeah, but you got to know how to clean the fish and cook the fish to eat the fish.
We're not talking about fish, Joe.
Hey, bios are too hard, man. Just swipe right if you want to know me. That's what I'm saying. I literally pulled up that app and just read out loud the first bio that came up. That was how I did that right there. So that was where that quote just came from. I just read the first one out loud.
Please tell me this is not reality. Okay,
yeah.
got it.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
I mean, there goes gravity. It's certainly happened a few times in this race. So
Yes. So lap 42. We're watching the GAVARCA, the Money Ramp 200. I have to check. The Money Ramp 200 at Talladega. Bless our hearts. We are still doing this. Things are looking
We're
okay.
still going, man.
Yeah. Cole Freilich is leading. Isaac Johnson and Josh Stoltz make up the top 3.
I think the craziest thing about that is that, I mean, you just don't know where it's gonna end up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right on.
So
Right
anyway, yeah. I got distracted by that app for a split second there. It's like, oh man.
Oh, I was
have it
just
open.
going ham.
Bang. Christopher Williams is back to the lead. Presley Sora is in second place. Knutson in the Old Spice car has reappeared. The 2 green cars go to the top of the racetrack.
Oh man, I just dropped my French fries on someone in the stand. That's
Oh,
that had to hurt.
It's
I mean, we're up here in the booth. I mean,
We
that's
are.
far. There's
Dang.
ketchup
Oh,
everywhere.
it actually got on that kid. That one kid. You see him?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
Man, I don't know if that's ketchup or if I knocked him over. I have no idea.
Oh,
I crashed.
Whoa.
And we're okay.
They got into each other there, Stoltz and Knutson, but saved it, brought it back together. Now, Knutson's going to fall to this little second group. Scott Roush, Gonzalez Green, Valentine, Preston Cope. The
Not
56.
the worst thing that could have happened there.
Yep, Breitschoff and Branscombe, and then Knutson. Yeah, and then Josh Stoltz actually didn't even lose the front pack. Well, he didn't lose the front pack. Not too bad. Those 2 green cars come off of the wall, finally. They said, I can't do this anymore. Bobby Blazer's in the top 10 there again. Blazer's been able to get back up to the front. He's been able to work that car back up every time he's had issues, so not too bad for him. Presley Sora is kind of surprising me in the wrong way this race. Presley usually can work himself. Goodness gracious. He's about to wreck Isaac Johnson. But he can usually work himself up to the front pretty well, and it's just not happening at Talladega right now.
It certainly is not. It's a tough thing to do. These Talladega races aren't easy, and there's a fine line between patience and. I'm sorry, I'm currently looking at something right now. I was looking at the Cheetos car from the Kirby movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good looking race car.
Yeah. It's a great looking car.
Yeah.
But back to racing. Not that I'm not. Okay. Can you let me go back to the tab I want to go to? Okay. Back to racing. Is anyone able to pass Cole Freilich if they want to? Is that an option?
I don't think it is, actually. I genuinely don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think. I think there are 4 answers to that question on multiple choice, and passing him at your own will is not one of the answers so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'd need to group up, and even grouping up, Cole's really somehow been very strong as an individual car in a line. So he's not going to be one to. He's going to be one to watch, and I think if you're John Garrett, I mean, there's too much time left in this race. Nobody's going to be doing anything crazy. But if you're John Garrett, if you're Jack Rickman, Matthew Heel here, Aheimer's behind them, when you get to that point, it's going to be teamwork making the dream work. You're going to want to have your partners in crime there with you because it's not going to work if you don't.
Yeah, and we haven't seen, knock on wood, a crash up front in a little bit here, so that's promising.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even use that word. But, we'll have to see. These guys up front, they're smart. They're not doing much right now. They're staying in line, not too much bump drafting, just being conservative. Let's wind down the laps and let's have these cars ready to race by the end here.
Yes. Keep the car in shape for the end of the race. There was a little bit of a moment there on the front stretch. Whoa, Presley Sora's in the wall. Presley Sora's wrecking Bobby Blazer. Presley Sora's wrecking Bobby Blazer. Oh, my jeez.
Bobby Blazer. I don't believe he's used his fast repair yet, so that could be huge.
Shulcheski got caught up in that, too. This yellow is going to save Justin Knutson and Chris Williams there.
Huh. Well,
So
this has been interesting, that's for sure.
that's a word to use. I would describe this as that exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're 10 laps past halfway, Joe.
We are. That's good. We're on the countdown.
Mm-hmm. And I think I have a very important question here.
This is what I like to hear.
Yeah, very, very important question.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to take one person in your life and make them a professional baseball player, who would it be?
You.
Excluding myself. That is an obvious answer.
Oh, boy. I have a friend, coworker. I work with him. He just has the swagger to be a baseball player.
Okay.
His name's Jackson.
Elaborate. Oh, yeah, Jackson could definitely play baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's in shape. He's very confident. Extremely
that's not
confident.
what you need for baseball, but, it helps.
Yeah, being in shape, you don't need to be in shape for baseball, but it helps.
Yeah.
And that's my answer. He just exudes baseball personality,
Okay.
What about you, Matt?
I'm going to choose someone that just you and I know. This is something I was thinking about there. I haven't thought about this before. This isn't something I thought of didn't know the answer until you started talking, but I'm going to take our man Kyle Cuthbertson. Now hear me out here.
Wow.
Right? You get Kyle Cuthbertson swinging the bat. I think he can hit bombs. I mean, he's got the lankiness to go yard. And I think he's pretty fast. I think he's faster than me. I think that's probably a pretty easy task.
I don't know about that. You got longer legs than him.
I'm so slow. Moving on. I think Kyle could go yard. I think that's a little bit of a contra. I mean, if I were to pick other people, that I know. I mean, I played college athletics. I could probably find a few people who could probably hit a baseball further than, most people I know. But I think Kyle, if he was a baseballer, if he was basing the balls, I think he would be pretty good.
Who do you think you'd pick out of the grid of drivers in this race to be a baseball player?
See, the thing is, baseball requires patience. And you know what I'm not seeing? See, what I'm not seeing is one thing, but what I am seeing is that Matt Hummel probably hit some nukes in high school. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
I think that man has hit a few baseballs outside of a fence before. So
Oh, God,
Yep.
look out. Look out. Holy cow.
Is that Matt Hummel?
That's Matt Hummel. So what just
Oh,
happened?
heck yeah.
What just happened right there was he almost nuked the 51 car. Matt Hummel is currently getting his laps back. Remember, he had to sit for 8 minutes on pit road and get that car repaired because he forgot to click to use the fast repair. Under yellow, you're given back all of the laps that you're lapped down. You could just spin the track, get your laps back. That's what Matt Hummel is doing right now. And so usually the field is told to stay to the bottom of the racetrack, let the lap cars go around the top at full speed like Matt was doing. But Matthew Heel did not get the memo, and he was up top. And there was a very evasive move going on out of turn number 4 right there that almost arguably could have caused a very massive crash. But it did not. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, it's under green. I know what to expect. I expect that anything can happen. Under caution, you never know.
Never know.
You never know.
Well, that happened. The field is still 21 cars. Matt Hummel is still 4 laps down. I think he'll get one more here, so he'll be 3 laps down. Yep, there he goes. And he will continue his trek back to try to get into this race before the end of it. I could very easily see him being back into it by the end of the race. So 21 cars. Matthew Heel is leading. Gavin Newton is starting to his outside on the restart. Row 2 is Isaac Johnson and Josh Stoltz. Row 3 is Rudy Valentine and Dylan Dreiling. Preston Cope and Alexander Gonzalez Green make up row 4. John Garrett and Justin Knutson make up row 5. And that's half of the grid right there. So, yeah. 25 laps to go, Matt.
25 laps to go. Joe, did you know the Red Hot Chilies are in Hershey right now?
Yes, I did. Actually, my cousin who came to visit that I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he's staying here tonight because he went to that concert. Yes, and he actually just texted me because I said I could pick him up from it because he just didn't want to park there because parking is a disaster sometimes at Hershey. So
Yes.
he actually just texted me and said, "Hey, I'm walking over to a bar. Let me know what's up." And I said, "All right." Well, I didn't actually answer yet, but I need to quickly answer him and be like, "Yeah, I still got 25 laps left here, and then we'll be chilling." So
Nice.
I have to go pick him up from, I guess, a bar when this is over. It's going to be great.
That sounds exciting.
Well, what it does is it ruins my, what I was originally like, oh, I'll get a chocolate milk at Rutter's.
Yeah, no, I'm getting a little tired. I don't think I was going to get a chocolate. Wait, are we green?
Yes, we are back to green.
Oh, wow. I missed that. Yeah, all right. It is just as chaotic as before. All right,
It is.
Nothing more to add.
Now, here's something that's very unique about this restart. Look who's leading.
No way.
Yeah, I know. Gavin's leading.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good.
I mean, that's just like seeing an ice cream cone on a hot summer day. No ice cream in it, just the cone.
All right. Okay.
Oh man.
I was
Love
gonna
ice
say
cream.
that's like having a
Sponsor
blue.
me Hershey's ice cream.
Yeah, please give us money, please. We need money. That's like seeing. It's like getting a blue moon at a bar. You get it off draft, and it comes with the slice of orange in it, but the orange is actually a lemon. Is what that is.
Yeah, it's just not. You know, you're expecting something, but just it's not what you fully envisioned.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey, good for Gavin.
Yeah, I mean, good for him, man. I mean, this seems rigged. I mean, if I were, if I were to give my 2 cents on it, actually, I wouldn't give you my 2 cents because I like my pennies.
Well, I was gonna say if you gave us your 2 cents, that'd be worth enough to give you $1 back. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep. For sure. Nope. I'm not gonna. No, we're gonna keep that. Joe, Joe, you're gonna want to check your cellular device at some point.
That's oh boy. Well, they're getting a little dicey, argy-bargy, whatever. Whoa! Bobby Blazer's wrecking again. Oh, God. We got one upside into the air. Oh, Matthew Healy is upside down. And we have a caution. Again. Dang.
Shocker.
Dang. Well, that was a lot of cars, too. That was a significant portion of the field right there. Saw Breitstoff, Christopher Williams, some damage there. Shulcheski, Scott Roush right there. Matt Hummel did not get into that. I believe he's fine. Rudy Valentine got a big chunk of that. Matthew Healy. Let's get that replay going. Let's check out what's going down here. Holy balls. All right, one more back. Preston Cope and Josh Stoltz, the 99 and 24. Then Dylan Dreiling in the 83. John Garrett to the outside. The middle is that 51 Rowdy Energy machine. That's Matthew Healy. So we'll try to center on him and see what happens in this crash, Matthew. It's all actually going to start with Bobby Blazer, though.
Here we go, Bobby. This is your third incident of the night.
Little neck code?
Cars pointed straight. Cars pointed straight. Car is no longer pointed. I don't know if that's... Oh.
Yeah, big chunk here. And then back in.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's tough for Jack Rickman, too. Jack Rickman was doing a really good job in this race so far. Branscombe barely avoided that one, too. Bobby Blazer.
You know, the one thing I think that doesn't get talked about enough in these kind of wrecks is, you know, you got to wonder what the track feels, you know, whenever it's getting hit like that. Like, what did the track do?
Yeah, really.
I mean...
Poor racetrack.
Come on, man. I mean, haven't you seen Ratatouille? Anything and anyone can cook. I mean... Frustrating.
And I'm assuming the track's going to be a little frustrated with that as well. You know, that's a tough beating.
Yeah, I mean...
That's pretty...
No, that's a completely uncalled for.
Yeah, it's a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
Absolutely disgusting act. But I'm sorry we had to broadcast that to you guys.
I'm sorry that we had to broadcast that over our airwaves into your living rooms.
That is, it's not what you like to see.
Nope. Oh, we're wrecking into each other under Yella. Isaac Johnson and Gavin Newton are giving each other a little bit of beefer right here. Wow.
There's all kinds of things going on.
A couple people came into the pits. It is Presley Sora. It is Alexander Gonzalez, Green. Rudy Valentine obviously had to come into the pits. Knutson, Branscombe, Chris Williams, Bobby Blazer, John Shulcheski, Luke Breitschoff, Dylan Dreiling, Jack Rickman. They were all involved in that accident, so they're all going to have to get pit stops done. Some of them probably used fast repairs. Some of them might not have those left, so they wouldn't anymore. Oh, well. Hey, Matt. Now, we got to bring this... Actually, well, yeah. I just got to bring this into everybody. Can you just elaborate on what it's like to be an absolute stud? Like, what is it like to be so good looking?
Joe, I currently... It's a touchy subject because, we'll just say an appointment tomorrow, and, if I were to make any comments that would suggest certain things, not going to go into what that would be. My lawyers wouldn't be super. I mean, my people that I'm seeing, the thing that I'm doing tomorrow. I think you get the picture. But yeah, you know, we got to thank our partners from Valvoline.
we got to thank our partners for this broadcast. Is what we got to do. We haven't talked about BraytonLaster.com in a while, Matt.
The Pizza Man.
The original.
Man, if you guys have not checked, I don't know why you haven't at this point.
Yeah, really.
But if you have not checked out BraytonLaster.com, let me tell you, you have not lived until you see the Pizza Man's website and a shop. Remember, you can get a speaker. A Pizza Man speaker. I mean, what more do you need in your house? I mean, I literally, you know how some people, like, you know, they only have, like, they don't have a headboard or, like, all that. You know, like, all I got is a Pizza Man speaker in my room. Like, it is...
Mm-hmm.
You know how amazing that is?
I can confirm. It's the only thing that sits in that room besides a mattress for Matt Faust. Yep.
No, the mattress is gone. I had to make more room for the speaker.
Oh, that's... Oh, well, yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. I do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just got to, you know...
Valid.
You got to pick the best thing that's there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Valid.
So...
Yeah.
You know, that's what I've been up to. Just, yeah, I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight. But... BraytonLaster.com. Make sure you get a Pizza Man speaker.
And don't forget, I mean, you know, you talk about the decor in your bedroom, but there are more rooms in your house than just the bedroom. You know, you got a bathroom, and, you know, conveniently, we live in a modern age where people have showers, which is really great. That's really nice. And
that's really beneficial to most.
Yes, and so one of the really great things about having a shower is that you need a shower curtain, right? You need to keep the water in. You know, you want to protect yourself from
You could live without it.
Yeah, but why would you live without it when you could have a one and only Pizza Man shower curtain?
See, that's the thing. There are no Pizza Man shower curtains.
What?
It is just it's the Pizza Man himself on the shower curtain.
That's even better. Because then you have company, right? You have company in the shower.
You are preaching to the choir right now, man. That's how I take showers in the morning. You know, I respect people that don't. That's completely okay, completely reasonable, you know. But I mean, there is nothing that gets me going in the morning more and makes me want to be a productive member of society than my Brayton Laster shower curtain that you can order, fans.
Yeah.
Off of BraytonLaster.com.
Right. I actually have attachment issues. So I actually have a very stressful time going to take showers because you're usually alone. You're always alone. I mean, I would love to not be alone in the shower, but I am not that good with girls. So, and Matt Faust always gets mad at me when I ask him. So, to have him there with me, to have the one and only, and not just anybody, but to have the one and only Pizza Man there with me it really does my heart some good because I don't feel alone. Because like I said, I have separation anxiety. I have serious separation anxiety problems, and I always have. You can ask my parents. It's been a thing since I was a small child. And Brayton Laster is coming through, so definitely go check out BraytonLaster.com.
I mean, what a guy. I mean, that is just, if that doesn't bring a tear to your eye, I mean, I don't know what will. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that, Joe. That took a lot of courage to share in front of this audience.
I feel very brave right now. I do.
You should.
Yeah.
You should feel extremely brave.
For the love of God, somebody has to clip that. Please, for the love of God, somebody clip that.
That is some of the best things I've ever heard.
That was fun.
In a span of any amount of time.
That was good. I appreciate that. Let's make a shout out here. Matt, we have 15 people watching this broadcast with us right now.
15 people as we come to 15 laps to go.
That's
Thank you to
awesome.
every single one of you.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. You know, that makes us feel important. And it makes the series, you know, these guys, they love to see the ratings, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what gets more sponsors involved. That's what makes these broadcasts even better for you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Absolutely agree with that. And like I said, I have serious separation anxiety. So to know that we have a community of people here with us tonight, I mean, I would never feel alone being with Matt Faust. You know, I absolutely would never. But it always helps to have a couple more people around. You know, it just gives it a little more family vibe. You know, a little more love. We need that in our world, and it's very important. My dad is in this crowd. My dad's watching. Somebody just left. Somebody heard me say that and left. But my dad is watching. So Hi, Dad. We are
everyone except that one person is amazing.
right. That one person.
That one person doesn't even know that we're talking bad right now. So
I hope.
okay.
I hope that one person steps on a Lego when they get up from their desk.
I hope that both sides of the pillow are warm.
Yeah. Oh, we're wrecking. Here we go. We're wrecking. Here we go. There's another big. Whoa!
Oh, we got problems.
We shot someone to the moon. We shot someone to the moon. It was Dylan.
We killed Kenny.
We killed Gavin Newton.
Oh no, not Gavin.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see it again. Let's follow Dylan Dreiling. This is going to be a phenomenal camera shot. Somebody get ready to clip this. So Gonzalez Green gets a little bit of love from Scott Roush. That gets them loose. Knutson. Now, wait. Here we go. Wait.
Dude. Oh!
Elon Musk is absolutely on a private jet to Dylan Dreiling's house right now to figure out how he did that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
that man shot out of a cannon.
For anyone who thinks we haven't gone to the moon, I mean, there you go. We did it again. We did it right here for you guys all to see.
Live with the GAVARCA. GAVARCA went to the moon before. GAVARCA went to the moon before any of the Europeans did. Okay? No Europeans have ever been to the moon. GAVARCA has been to the moon.
Just an absolutely disgusting act by GAVARCA.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're watching the rest of this crash now, just to pile it back.
Yeah, I guess other stuff happened.
Knutson. That's Gavin Newton still sliding there. Josh Szolcheski got a piece. Aheimer was the one who actually physically shot Dylan Dreiling to the moon. Christopher Williams did not get involved in the crash by the looks of it. He just kind of got out of the throttle to avoid it. Wow, that was a big wreck.
That's certainly not the smallest incident I've seen.
No. And poor old Dylan Dreiling. I think that might do him in for the night. Tough.
When you tried your best.
Yes. Let's bring someone into the booth, and I think I know exactly who we want to bring into the booth. Let's bring Gavin Newton into the booth. Gavin, you were leading. You were involved in that crash. We shot a man to the moon. How are you feeling?
I'm currently being yelled at by the drivers. They're saying they're asking me questions, but I'm not actually hearing a question. Yeah, I was through the crash, and then we got run over.
You did. Tell me about this race so far from your perspective. We've had a couple yellows. We've had a couple big ones, but we've also had some nice runs where things were under control, somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, when we've actually been able to get some racing in, it's been really solid. Wish the guys would run a little bit smarter, a little bit earlier, but that's what happens when you put these guys in a fishbowl, basically.
Well, it's Talladega. I mean, we're plate racing tonight. How has the plate racing gone for you tonight compared to Daytona? Daytona wasn't necessarily your strongest performance, but tonight's been okay.
Yeah, I definitely think tonight's been better. I've not been trying to run at the very front. I've just been trying to meticulously make my way back through. So, yeah, I think this race has been better than Daytona by a long shot, just for everybody. I know we've still had some crashes, but it hasn't been as hectic, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. Well, only 12 laps to go. Plenty of time left for you. We'll get you back down there, get ready for the restart. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
And there is Gavin Newton. He runs this stuff. He named the series after himself. And he drives the 48 car, which was leading and also was wrecked. But it's not anymore. No.
Yay.
Matt, my
Nice.
friend.
Love
Cole Freilich is leading again.
Mm-hmm.
We will be at about, I think we'll be at 10 to go when we get the, well, yeah, we should be at 10 to go, or 11 to go when we go back to green here. So, are we going to crash again?
Oh, brother.
We're going to crash again.
We have only just begun.
What do you think about the rest of the way through the race after that? Talk about after the inevitable crash. What happens?
Well, we're gonna have like 5 cars that are able to run up front. They're gonna pull away from the pack like we saw at Daytona, and it's just gonna be who throws on that last lap because they're gonna try and stay calm till that last lap. Maybe, just talking from history here. That last lap, someone is going to pull the dumbest block you've ever seen in your life, and then whoever is in like 3rd or 4th is gonna win the race. So. That's my call. Calling it here, calling my shot. I'm pointing out in left field. And yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'll take that.
What do you think, Joe? How do you
think?
think the end of this race will play out?
I do sometimes think, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes.
What do you think about when it comes towards the end of this race? What are you expecting to see?
I am expecting a catastrophe. I am expecting a natural disaster. And then after that, I feel like Cole Freilich's going to have mainly
they built this track on top of a pond. Could sinkholes come into play?
You know, the town I live in, sinkholes come into play on a regular basis. The water control, the water drainage system in my hometown is notably bad. So I live my life with sinkholes coming into the play. So I definitely, I could see it. It would make sense to me.
That would make sense to you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Especially in a video
game.
game. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Meanwhile, something we haven't seen at all yet is that Presley Sora, not Preston Cope, Presley Sora and John Garrett just outran Cole Freilich down the back straightaway. Now, Cole has backed up to his teammate, Isaac Johnson. That might have been strategic, but the 98 and the 66 did pass him under speed. They went around him.
Here is the one thing I want to bring back to light here is how I said you want to be that car in like 3rd or 4th because that's exactly where Cole Freilich was in Daytona, if you remember. He's sitting in the 3rd or 4th spot, and then there was a wreck up front due to a bad block. He was able to swoop through there, swiggity swoogity, and he got that trophy.
He got that booty, yeah.
Yep.
I would love to hear, for the people who are watching along with us on Twitch, if everybody wants to shout out into the comments of this stream, give me a call. Who do you think's going to win the race? Who we putting our money on as we wind past? We're now inside of 10 laps to go. We'll be at 9 laps at the stripe here. Cole Freilich is back into the lead. That is something that has happened again.
That's crazy.
As Travis Scott would say, okay, the shit is out of control.
Something like that, yeah.
He would say that. He did say that. That's the thing he said. Valentine, trying to make the top line work. Presley Sora was behind Isaac Johnson. He now moves up. Freilich's going to move to the middle line of the racetrack. A little bit of blocking going on here. Definite blocking going on from Cole Freilich. P-Bunny gets the nose underneath, so he's going to take over the inside line, and he'll have a little bit of help from John Garrett. Isaac Johnson helping the wrong lane. His teammate is in the middle. They get in. Matthew Healy now out to dry in the middle on his own. Rudy Valentine, Chris Williams, Gavin Newton, Benjamin Branscombe, Justin Knutson, and Scott Roush make up the top line as Presley Sora is going to lead us back with 8 laps to go.
Here we go. Cole Freilich still hanging in there. I'm telling you, he is one you're going to want to keep an eye on. He's been very smooth, consistent throughout this race, and really hasn't put a wheel wrong yet. And he's going to go towards the middle here with his teammate, Isaac Johnson, just behind him.
Presley Sora is going to pull one right out of the book of Cole Freilich and give him a little bit of a block. You see that there, Matt? That was a bit.
Oh my, we had a car in the wall.
That was a bit much there.
That was a bit much for 8 to go, but hey, it is 8 to go and not 68 to go anymore.
That's
so
right.
I guess it's more warranted.
Yep. Now this is going to probably end up being a crash, but you see how much movement's going on, especially with the 51 and the 33 right now. Cole Freilich trying to control 2 lanes at once, and Isaac Johnson's going to help him probably by backing up the bottom side, but we'll see what happens with Chris Williams on the top there. He's got Presley Sora pushing. 7 laps to go. All right, Matt.
Here we go.
That 09 car's the
Williams for the pole.
little bit of a lag spike.
Carl get up there?
How did Carl get up there? Brad Keselowski will win this race.
Wow. I mean, just absolutely masterclass right now by these front 2.
Yeah, they said he might never win a Grand Prix.
They said he might. Hey, man, but that one guy, he allegedly watched the end of that race from SVG's pit box.
Yes, he did. Well, Christopher Williams and Presley Sora, they were running well in line there. They go side by side and they get
I just saw
eaten
in the
up.
chat someone just took Presley Sora.
Oh, look
for the
out,
win.
Freilich! Look out, Freilich! Look out, Freilich!
Cole Freilich. What
He
a
saved it.
win, guy.
He saved it.
green.
Oh, there goes
We're green.
Branscombe.
Branscombe's going down to the inside here. I mean, we
Big
Everything
damage
happened.
on Jack Rickman's car. He goes a lap down. And that whole ordeal has taken Cole Freilich out of the lead. But it's left us with Matthew Healy and Josh Stoltz.
still a
Stoltz,
close race up front here.
Yep.
Who is going to be the winner? We're going to find out soon.
I got to give a lot of credit to Cole Freilich that was not a caution. He saved that race car. And he saved us from a yellow.
Absolutely, yeah. He did. He's trying to get us home. I appreciate that. Is that Cole Freilich right back up there?
Oh,
for
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Pat?
Yep, he's in 8th place right now. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Just making sure I'm seeing things right.
Yep.
Cole Freilich could still win this race, guys.
Oh, very
We have
easily.
5 to go.
Oh, very
I
easily.
mean, he has shown that he has had some speed. It doesn't look like he got too much damage off of that incident, so...
There's a little
I mean,
bit...
if there's anyone you expect...
That's true. There's a little bit... I see some on the front, right front, right rear. A little bit on the nose.
Whatever it is not deterring his confidence. That is for sure.
No, it is not. John Garrett takes over the race lead. There will be 4 laps to go at the stripe here. He's got Presley Sora right behind him. Then Cole Freilich is back to 3rd. And then that white with the black top is Matthew Healy in the Rowdy Energy number 51. And there's that separation we were looking at from Daytona. It's happening again, Matt.
It is. I mean, it's just cars that are just able to be competitive will run up at the front, and the rest will fall back. So, unfortunate sights for those, but you gotta look. Who do we think is going to win this race, Joe? I think we're going to see a similar finish as the last time. I think the top 2 aren't going to win. I'll put it at that.
I hate to agree with you, but I think I agree with you. I don't think it's going to be Garrett or Sora. I am feeling something special with Matthew Healy right now. I'm not going to lie. We have a yellow. We have a caution.
Oh,
Who is the cause of this caution?
guys, come on.
Who's the cause of the caution? Is it Cope? No. 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 It's not Cope. Is it Rickman? Sorry, if you get like epilepsy or migraines from this, I apologize. I'm trying to figure out who caused the yellow.
Yeah.
Live.
Sorry, I saw a leg on the ground. I got scared. Continue.
Haha. I don't know who caused the yellow.
Crash.
Why is there a yellow?
Does this mean we're getting a green-white checkered?
I have. It does. It does. Let's bring a guy who's used to understanding what the fuck these yellows are He's usually the guy who calls yellows. So let's bring Scott Roush into the booth. Scott, why are we under yellow? What happened?
Wreck in the back.
Who
And
wrecked?
It was also Justin Knutson.
Knutson. Let's get a replay back here and see if that did. See what happened here.
I also felt like it was appropriate considering the lap car situation.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Well, I couldn't find the replay. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. So I found the replay, and we'll get to watch it through there. Wasn't sure what was going on. Send you back down. Good luck for the rest of the way.
Thank you.
That's a good
Bobby
guy.
Blazer just turned him.
Bobby turned him. Bobby probably said that he probably knew that we needed a yellow, or not we, but he probably knew that there was a need for a yellow for his teammates. Let's bring him down here. Bobby Blazer, did you do that on purpose, or did you do that on purpose?
Joe Donahue, Gavin Carr.
What's up, buddy?
Can I keep it a buck with you?
Yeah.
I was not able to see what I was doing, and I hit the inside wall.
You ran into the back of a race car.
Who?
Knutson.
Oh, that's his fault, dog. We're trying to catch the pack, and he couldn't hold it. And I'm sorry, like that's my boy, that's my twin, whatever. But like, I'm just saying, you trying to run with the big dogs, you got to be able to bark. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So like, if he wants to ride around and get 13th place out of 14 people, like that's fine. But like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to win. So sorry, Justin, but don't hate the player, hate the game.
So you're saying he was barking more like a Chihuahua when in reality what you guys needed was a Great Dane up there?
Well, I'm a Basset, so if he's a Chihuahua, that's not that much bigger. But I smell better and I'm more appealing to the masses. So.
I absolutely couldn't agree more.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fantastic take.
Yes. Now, Bobby, thinking about, you're going to have this green white checkered. How do you attack the roop?
How do I attack him?
Yeah.
You go where they don't expect you to go, and you do what they don't expect you to do.
We're kicking it in reverse, baby.
For better or worse. So, stay tuned to the Joe Donahue, Gavin Carr, ARCA, Brayton Laster, ARCA, whatever the hell this thing is called. ARCA Series Cancer Research 200, whatever. Cacti, RRD Autosport, Twintopia Twins, B-Blaze Vintage, What They Not, number 9T. And I guess you're going to have to see what this GWC 1 of 1, I'm 1 of 1, but this GWC is also 1 of 1, so stay tuned.
That's what I'm talking about. Offset.
Yeah, action.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wheel is not centered, yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Joe, I am so excited to see you Friday, man. I am so excited, dude.
That's
and
really
Matt,
good.
Oh my goodness. I am so excited to see you guys. Yeah, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see you guys, man.
It's going to be a pleasure. Oh, it always is.
Oh, man. Hey, man, if you're busy, just don't bother trying to find me. I'm going to be busy, too, so.
Yeah, actually, don't call me, okay?
Actually,
I
wanted to. Yeah, man. I just wanted to tell you guys something crazy. If you have a second, can I?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we can see that coming.
Yeah.
That was unpredictable.
That was disgusting.
Nope, it was not. It was planned.
It was the standard. It was predictable.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you make Bobby upset? You call him predictable. That's what you do. Anyway.
I feel like that's consistent. Moving on.
We are actually good friends with Bobby. We just pick on each other a little bit for fun of it. We actually are. We're all cordial. It's all good here.
Some people are.
Allegedly. That's
the word that my the people I've been hiring lately have been telling me to say more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly, this is the green-white checkered to end the race. Alleged.
It's the key word, folks. The key word. That helps you out a lot.
If that's the case, good.
But here we go.
Coming
green. For
no! Call us back when we're wrecked second before we even get to the line. Cole's pissed. Get him in here. Get him in the booth. Get him in the booth. Get him down here. Cole.
Time to get spicy here.
Cole.
I don't fucking know. Fucking just drove through me. But I don't know. I'm getting my spot back.
Wow.
But yeah.
Well, you've delayed the green-white checkered for yourself. That might help. You are very good at getting to the front with this race car tonight. Looks like it's hooked up for you.
Yeah, we got a little damage, but I mean, we're having a good time. It's good old fun. I was putting the moves on Sora, wasn't I?
You were, yeah. Also, that save was pretty immense. About 7 laps to go.
He blocked me to the damn wall. I mean, I tried to at least be a little smarter with my blocks, but it is what it is. We're plate racing. We're going for it. So
Word.
I got really lucky that I got waved off when it did, though.
Yeah.
But I think I can go win. I mean, honestly.
Well,
I was still fast there.
I don't think you're the only one who believes that you can do that. So
You've been a rock star all night, Cole. You've been amazing.
Yeah, I wish you would have re-downloaded the paints in time. I should have texted you beforehand because I'm actually driving the Jean Girard car.
Yeah, you're not doing that though.
They spilled about 15 macchiatos if I was in the actual thing, but
yeah, but you're not. But you're not. You're running your own car.
Yeah,
so
we're in the car chaser car.
You
But that does not mean that the blind shoemaker cannot dance with the matador.
I have never met a blind shoemaker or a matador, but I have met Cole Freilich, and he is he's very capable of driving race cars. So we'll let you to it because you got to go for the green white checker. Good luck, bud.
Yeah, we're on green. All right, thank you.
And scene. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It's off tonight. The rest of the way, we're going. No, I'm kidding.
Cool.
All right, get us back to it, Matthew. Here we go.
Here we go. We are coming to a green. Well, no, we are at the green. We're past the green. We have the white and the checkered left. And this is the only attempt we will have. Obviously, the last attempt didn't work out or the last try, I guess I should say. We never even attempted. But here we go. I mean, we got a six car pack up here. We got people sliding everywhere, looking below the lines. Crazy dicing going on here down the back straightaway.
Absolutely, we do. As they're bringing it down into turn number 3, Presley Sora leads the inside line right now. He has got the 51 car right behind him. On the outside, Christopher Williams and Isaac Johnson making a little bit of headway. John Garrett trying to give a little bit of push to Healy as well. They come into the white flag. 1 lap to go at the stripe. Presley Sora has just an edge. Now Christopher Williams puts it a little bit up front. Who's going to lead at the line? Going to be that 09 car of Christopher Williams. Oh, boy, they're getting loose already.
Oh, my. Cole Freilich going to the high side. He's been good up there. He's been able to make some runs. He's going to need something crazy down the back straightaway to get him up there. But that high line is moving right now with Christopher B. Williams up front.
Whoa.
Oh, we got a tap.
A little wiggle there. They go around.
We're going to go 4 wide. We're going to go 4 wide.
Oh, there goes Josh Stoltz around. Oh, big wreck. There's the big one. There's the big one. They stay green. Valentine.
Green.
Isaac Johnson is in. He is in trouble, is what he is. Sora goes low, goes high, gets a shove from Johnson.
Oh, gets put below the line.
He does. Johnson trying to stay high, trying to avoid a little bit of bump draft. Here we go. Sora gonna go to the low side, try to avoid the contact there. Presley Sora has taken the win at Talladega. Wow.
What a finish.
Oh, boy, howdy. Matt Hummel just died again.
Oh, no.
Can we... Okay. Presley Sora. So, what happened there, breaking it down, that huge crash, and it left a couple cars. Specifically, what it did was it left Isaac Johnson way out on his lonesome. And Presley had John Garrett with him. So those two working together, a little bit of draft, a little extra speed, they got back up to Johnson so easily really, Isaac didn't have anything he could do to protect except for a big block, which he did. And Presley, in his own level of understanding with a race cars, he first off took that hit like a champ and then absorbed it, kept the momentum up, came back around, and stayed far enough away when he needed to avoid getting that intimidator quarter panel push from aero push. And Presley Sora outsmarted them all and then gets pile drived by a backwards race car. But
Is that Matt Hummel again?
No, that's Preston Cope.
Okay, my bad. Oh, I see him now. Okay, my fault. I did not see the incident.
So Presley, that was smart. That was just good driving.
Just absolutely took him.
Yes.
Took him here. I mean, wow.
This is the first time I've called a race that Presley's won in about a year. So that's cool. That's good. Wow. What do you got to say, Matt?
I mean, just, that was some good racing at the end. Obviously, you don't want to see a wreck there at the end. You'd rather just see everyone going at it till the very end. But at least we stayed green, which is good. Mm-hmm. So that still gave us what we got here. There goes the beautiful 9T going behind us, or going in front of us here backwards.
Yep.
But, I mean, Presley Sora, he was at plus 400 odds on FanDuel with about 20 to go. I was able to take him, so I just cashed out there.
Word.
So, very pleased. Very pleased.
Yes. Why don't we go ahead and get P-Money in here to talk to him at the end of this race. We got him in. Let's talk to him. All right, Mr. Thug Shaker, that was very smart at the end of that race. You handled the last set of corners like an absolute champion.
Yeah, I crossed Isaac up pretty bad there. I kind of had to do it after last week, that was just kind of principle. But, yeah, shout out to John Garrett for the push, because I backed it up, let him push, and then we closed up on Isaac. And I thought he was just going to come down and wreck us both, but we saved it. And he told me, come up, come up, come up. So I came up and I side drafted him and beat him to the line. So,
yeah.
But that was a fun one.
You definitely had kind of figured out you had to avoid that side draft once you got past Isaac there. You were able to kind of go up with him and then come back down the track on your own. But maybe... What was the thought before the crash? What was your strategy before the crash happened?
Before the crash on the backstretch? Before...
Yeah, that last one there.
I was just going to hold bottom and push whoever I could, because I feel like I was probably one of, if not the best pushers today. So I felt like if I could get locked up with somebody, I could push them straight to the front. And then my plan would have been to push them to the tri-oval and then get to the right rear and just side draft around to the win.
And this is going to help you a lot with the points situation. Talk to me about the points deal. You're planning to run the whole season, and what you think this is going to help you do moving forward to Kansas next week, maybe?
Yeah, I think I'm running the full season. I don't really know where I'm at in points right now, but I want to say it's around like 6th or 7th. So this should hopefully bump me up to around 2nd or 3rd, I think. And I think I feel like I could have easily won the first 2 races too, but it didn't work out. So I got a little bit of a points hole to dig out of, but I think this should put me in pretty good shape. So, and I love Kansas, so I plan on doing just as good next week, hopefully.
That's what we like to hear from the world's most handsome race car driver. Now, Presley, we got to give you the center stage and let you shout out all the people who helped you put that 98 car into victory lane tonight.
Yeah, well, first I got to give a shout out there to the world's most handsome broadcaster, Joe Donahue, GAVARCA.
Oh my gosh.
And and also Gavin Newton for putting on the league, and like I said earlier, John Garrett for working with me, and also Bobby for getting in two incidents with me and then doing burnouts with me. So it was pretty fun. And me and Christopher Williams, we tandem to the front like 3 separate times from like 15th. So that was pretty cool too.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Presley. We'll be looking forward to seeing what you've got in store for us the rest of the way forward with this season, and especially at Kansas next time.
Alrighty, thank you.
Absolutely, my guy. And there is, I think I just sent him to the wrong place. Whoops. That's fine. He can take care of that himself. All right, we got to get second place into the booth now. Matthew, would you like to take the reins on this one, or you want me to just go for it? Actually, is he even here?
Who finished second?
It was Isaac Johnson.
That's right. As soon as I asked, I started putting it together in my head. I apologize.
I don't see him. So I think he's gone. So that means we are going to move to third place. Except John Garrett is not here anymore. So we are not going to do that. That makes it oh, actually, I found him. I found Isaac Johnson. I don't see John Garrett, but I found Isaac Johnson. Let's bring him into the booth and talk to the second place finisher tonight. Mr. Johnson, not too shabby. Kind of a sitting duck at the end of the race there.
Yeah, just my luck. The best tandem of the night gets through that wreck, John and Presley, because they were running that race for a while. And both my cars and my teammates that were going to help me wrecked in that wreck. I'm actually I'm not super mad about that. Honestly, I felt like I did everything right. I mean, the last block I wasn't super proud of, where I almost killed Presley, but I gave him room to come back up, so I didn't get penalized. But so close. I never really get to. I don't know what my luck is with these super speedways. I seem to never be there by the end, but today was just different, and sucks I couldn't really capitalize on it all that much.
Yeah, but your team has been very capable of capitalizing on situations. I mean, you guys got a 1-2 at Daytona, and you're very strong at Phoenix. You're strong all three of your cars. Well, Knutson was strong.
Justin's a rookie. He's a rookie. He's only had iRacing for like barely a year, so I'm actually pretty happy with how he's been doing.
Well, that's pretty impressive for that small of an amount of time. But you guys really have been able to capitalize a lot and have a really good points run at the start of the season.
Yeah, going in, I honestly was kind of skeptical how we would do as an organization, but obviously the 1-2 at Daytona was a good booster. But I mean, even Phoenix, Cole was leading into the final corner there before Rudy kind of moved him around. But I mean, still we walked away with a double top 5, and then Justin got another top 10 for us. So pretty consistent runnings. This race has been a little bit different. At least I was up there to help kind of cushion the fall from grace that Cole and Justin got there, but overall, I'm pretty confident that what we can go doing forward this year.
Absolutely, and you've got a good team with you there. I'm sure that's always a good piece of the puzzle. Talk to me about Kansas, where you feel that your group's going to be able to perform when we go out there. So we're not plate racing anymore. We're going to Kansas.
Well, I mean, with the 550 package, you're pretty much plate racing everywhere. But I'm going to be probably leaning on Cole pretty hard for that one, because Kansas is not really my greatest track. I'm pretty sure Justin doesn't even own Kansas, so that's going to be he's going to be having to struggle a little bit there. But I feel like, Cole, obviously he's pretty much he's the madman. He's quick everywhere he goes. So,
he is. Yes.
Hopefully he's going to be up front. I'm going to try and log some practice laps and just kind of get a feel for that place, because I'm pretty green on that track. So hopefully we can work something pretty good. We're pretty good at just going with the flow of things and being there at the end. So I think that's our plan. Is no plan. We're just gonna go with whatever comes at us. We're going with.
Hey man, take it by the seat of your pants. It seems like it's worked for you this far. Well, the most handsome man in California, we gotta let you have center stage and thank anybody, make any shout outs you need to for your team for putting together the performance that you guys had today.
I got to thank Luke Brightshaw for painting a few of the throwbacks that Justin, I don't know if you saw Cole's. Cole's was in
Cole's a bozo. He did not put it on in time.
He was in the Perrier car, and Justin was obviously Mike Concho himself. So thanks to Luke for throwing those together last minute. He was kind of freaking out. I was supposed to be in the Clown Liquor car, but didn't get that done in time. So we were going to be all three matching, but unfortunately we didn't. But
bring him back to Kansas.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we might have something special for Kansas.
Oh boy, we're not in Kansas anymore.
No, we are not. But yeah, honestly, I think that's the only guy we got to thank, because he thrashed on those schemes.
Well, bang! Not too shabby, my man. Congratulations on second place. we'll look to be talking to you and the rest of your team as we continue forward in this season. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And there you go. Good night, Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? How do you break it down for me?
I feel pretty calm. Always a little bit hungry, so feeling that. But as far as the race goes, I mean, yeah, we had some ugly moments. You know, we are under caution a lot. But as we saw the second half, once there's less cars out there, it wasn't bad racing. You know, it was pretty enjoyable to watch. The last lap, that green-white checkered, that was pretty fun. I'm glad they made it that far. And, you know, got to go race to the finish, you know, drag race to the line. Easily, it could have been anyone's race there. It's tough to say what would have happened without that wreck. But as he mentioned, I mean, that tandem was fantastic all night with Christopher Williams and Presley Sora. So, good racing. I'm happy. I'm thrilled with what I saw. So, great to be here.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to have you with us, Matt. But yeah, I'm breaking it down, especially at the end of the race. There was some good tandems going on, and it constructed into some intelligent action. That wasn't the case maybe all the way, but the end of it was pretty solid. So, yeah, it was a good time. Talladega's Talladega, man. You know, it's sweet home Alabama. Let's bring those results. It's Dega is what it is. Yeah. It ain't no Buc-ee's, that's for sure. Let's go through the results of the race here tonight. Presley Sora, P1, Isaac Johnson, P2. We talked to those two at the end of it. John Garrett gave that big push to Presley. He ends up P3 tonight. Great run for the 66 car. Preston Cope somehow slipped into fourth. I mean, there's a lot of slipping going around when half the field wrecks on the backstretch coming into the checkered. But Preston Cope ends up fourth. Matt Hummel ends up fifth. Great ending to the night for him. How about Scott Roush? Scott Roush usually does race control. He raced, and he ended up P6. Good run for him. Rudy Valentine came off of a win at Phoenix. He goes 7th tonight. Benjamin Branscombe kind of stayed out of trouble. Didn't really actually stay out of trouble, but ends up 8th. Got through the mess. Alexander Gonzalez, green in his debut with the series, goes P9. And rounding out the top 10 for this one at Dega is John Scholcheski. Bobby Blazer ends up 11th on the final order. Cole Freilich 12th, involved in that crash. Jack Rickman, a lot of damage on that 05 car. He ended up 13th at the end. Justin Knutson, unfortunately, was also involved in that backstretch incident. So the 22 car comes home 14th. 15th for Matthew Healy. That's tough. He could have been in the top 3 very easily. So that's unfortunate. And Chris Williams definitely could have been up there as well, but he got a little out of whack. Things just didn't work out for him either. Luke Breitschoff ends up 17th. Justin Aheimer in 18th. 19th for Josh Stoltz. That's a shame because he could have been in the top 5 easily as well. He got turned there. Gavin Newton, P20. 21st for Dylan Dreiling. He dropped out earlier. Cash Culp dropped out a while ago, which he had a fast race car, so that's a shame. Christopher Tate did not get a lot of laps in. Got involved in a crash very early on. And Brayton Laster did not take the green flag at all. So he's scored 24th. So that is the end of our race from Talladega. That has been the show. The Money Ramp 200, BraytonLaster.com, GAVARCA race 3 of the season. Tough. Yeah, just tough. I had a blue moon while I did it. Matt Faust was here. Presley Sora won. Lucky Charms. One time I was in college and I went to like a college sort of a dorm party, and I didn't actually want to drink because I wasn't comfortable with the drinks they were drinking because it was like the cheap vodka in Mountain Dew, and I was like, that just doesn't seem like a good idea right now. So I filled my cup with Lucky Charms so that it had something in it so that people wouldn't put like alcohol in it. You know, it's like I don't want people to put alcohol in my cup, but I don't want it to be empty because, you can't do that. And then Gavin just joined in the middle of that story. What's up, Gavin? How you doing, my man? We're still live. We're just wrapping it up.
Oh, sweet. So I just came in here. I just wanted to talk about the broadcast. See
Bang.
You guys thought it went?
Well, I feel like it went pretty well. How do you feel, Matt? We're just getting interviewed at the end of it. I think it went okay. No problems.
It was a smooth broadcast. We kept it. We kept ourselves entertained. There were some tough points. When it's under yellow a few times in a row, but we made it through it, and we're here at the end of the night, and I got a smile on my face, so can't be upset.
How did you
Good.
feel? How do you feel about it, my man Gavin, Mr. Gavinator 3000?
You know, the second half of the race I thought went better than the first half,
Mhm.
which is good.
Mhm.
And thank God we are done with plate races,
Mhm.
like actual plate races.
Mhm.
Like I was saying to them, I'm like, there's a reason that this plate package in real life damn near killed some people. Like if it's if it's this bad on the sim, and it's that bad in real life, there was a problem with it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
But I thought it was pretty solid towards the end. So
I agree. I agree 100%. Good deal. Good
if
deal,
you guys had
everybody.
fun, then good.
Yes. Well, that's what it's all about, brother. Just having fun.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, with that, on behalf of Gavin in the series and Matt Faust up here with me and all of these goofballs driving these virtual race cars, I'm Joe Donahue. Next time we come out, we are going to Kansas. Oh, my geez. That's going to be fun.
Oh boy.
Oh, my geez. And then a week on after that is our first doubleheader of the season. But the Fortnite Balls Ass Peeved 120 coming next time. What a phenomenal name. We will see you all there. Be right back here on Twitch with us, the Gavin Carr Series Twitch account. I think you can hit a notification button to tell you when we go live. I think that's a thing on Twitch. So do that and be here. So don't die in the meantime. And we'll see you all for the next one.